guys, how's it going? Welcome to the D&D ASMR stream. Hope you're ready. Now I'm gonna drink this beer. It's very, very good. A lot of hops flavoring. Yeah, my OnlyFans is just me doing like burrito reviews and playing D&D.
I love
Hey
it.
man.
It's not really
Hey
the right
man.
country
That sounds
consistency
like
I normally like, but the inside's pretty good. Sometimes it gets a little cold though, so you gotta put it in the microwave a little bit longer. I like to go for about 30 seconds more than the package says because that means that I'm going to get a nice crunchy interior. So that's my review of the bomb burrito from, this looks like it says Cerna and Sons Produce. This is Ashmaster 420. I'll catch you next week.
Why
I
do
Bye.
need
the
you to
inside
hey
crunchy?
Steven, in that voice, can you say for me what's up, Hambone?
What's up, Hambone?
Welcome back to Dungeon Dice Masters. I am the DM Alan. These are our players Rachel, Steven, and John. We're going to be continuing our adventure today with episode 2. Previously on Dungeon Dice Masters, our heroes arrived in the small frontier town of Phandalin, tasked by their employers and Acquisitions Incorporated to investigate the disappearance of the local franchise known as the Order of the Golden Mongoose. With fellow Acquisition employee Tay joining Devotion and Maximilian, the trio ventured into the ruins of the Tressendar Manor, where the missing franchise had their headquarters. In the ruins, they found the unconscious Triton Fethin Amazath, who witnessed the attack on the franchise and managed to hide a mysterious timepiece that seemed to be the reason for the franchise's destruction. Maximilian recognized some of the markings on the timepiece, as he'd previously seen them on the Ori housing that him and Devotion acquired in Waterdeep. The next morning, Fethin gave the party a little more information regarding the attack on the franchise headquarters, as well as let them know that she'd received a call from Home Office instructing them to investigate the disappearance of the dwarf Gundren Rockseeker, who may or may not have a lead on some treasure in the Victory of Phandalin. The party's investigations then brought them to a cave on the Tribor Trail. There, they killed a bugbear leading a troop of goblins and rescued Phandalin mayor candidate Sildar Hallwinter. Sildar informed them that he had ventured on the Tribor Trail looking for Gundren when he was ambushed and captured by the goblins. He heard they had taken Gundren to a location known as Cragmaw Castle, but he doesn't know where that is. So we're going to pick back up on the action here with the party arriving back in Phandalin. The sun had been down for some time when you finally began to see the torchlights from Phandalin ahead. At last we're back, Sildar says. As he passed Barthen's provisions, Sildar looks around and scratches his beard. Strange, he says. Usually the red bands are out causing mischief this time of night. He glances up towards the ruins of the Tressendar Manor on the hill overlooking town. Dun dun dun! Lightning crashes in the background. By the gods, Sildar says. What happened to the manor?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. It was attacked, we know that, and the attack led us to you. And here we are. There is a survivor, the Triton.
Oh, Fethin.
Yes, Fethin. Of course, how could I have forgotten?
No one else was left?
Not that we found.
I wonder if those red brand ruffians were behind all this.
The red
Well,
brand?
there was a brand on the building, but it appeared to be one of our competitors. The letters were a D and D.
Huh.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it is for Dran Enterprises. That is their logo.
Yep, sure is.
He says, "Well, that's strange. We've had these red brand ruffians kind of around town for ages now. We just haven't been able to get rid of the damn ne'er-do-wells."
Hmm.
Well, what did they do? Just general roughhousing? Did they?
Yeah, they ran the gamut on, extortion, threats, getting local business people to pay protection money. We hadn't yet been able to expel them from town. We were kind of hoping the Order of the Golden Mongoose would be able to take care of it, but maybe they did, and what was left of the Red Brands went up there and got revenge.
Hmm.
Well, we could take a look at that if you want us to. Do you know if they might be headquartered or someone who's going to be associated with them?
I don't. Normally, you'd be able to find them just all around town at night, just stirring up trouble, but they don't seem to be anywhere to be seen.
So you think this might have something to do with the manor coming down?
It might be. Just keep an eye out for them. They always wore like a red armband to signify their allegiance. Should be able to.
Interesting choice.
It was like a rag that they just tie on their arm.
Nice white circle on it.
No, it's just red. It's just red.
Oh.
Just red.
That would have been a bad game design choice to put in there. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, just you find them and see what they're up to. You let me know. I'm gonna go home for the night. It's getting pretty late, and I've had the shit kicked out of me. So, you all you get some rest and have a good night.
Oh, before you go, can I get you to just sign a little like acknowledgement of life saving? Just real quickly.
Didn't I sign one of these yesterday when you?
Oh, did we?
healed me?
Did we already do that? Oh shit,
Yeah.
never mind. Sorry, note taking's bad.
You wouldn't heal me till I did.
Alan, I forgot. I'm sorry.
If you don't remember, your character doesn't remember.
She's got a lot on her mind.
Anyway, he turns towards some of the houses off in the distance. He's like, "You all have a good night." He walks away.
And a good night to you.
Well, he seems nice.
Yeah.
He's a lot better than that
Seems
other
like a
fella.
decent fella.
Yes. I vote for myself, for one, that we go to turn in for the night because, frankly, I am also tired.
Yes, I am 1,000% exhausted, as that is a feeling I feel.
Okay.
My eyelids are very heavy, and it is hard to hold them up with the muscles that do that.
Okay.
Well, is there an inn in town? I'm assuming the Stonehill Inn is.
Yes, you
We already
already
have
had. Yeah, you already had rooms at the Stone.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
If
Yeah,
you don't
you're
remember
very
your
close friends with
character,
the owner, you said so.
Yeah, well, part of my character's RP is that I have amnesia, so fucking get at me.
Yeah, Fessin had been hanging out in the Stonehill Inn while you guys were gone.
Well, we can go check in, see how she's doing, ask around about the red brands, and then go to bed for the night.
Yeah.
I think that's a reasonable series of events. We'll start heading there.
All right. You head into the Stonehill Inn. It's not very far from the entrance to town where you guys came in from the Tribor Trail. And the young proprietor, Toblin, looks up and he says, "Oh, you're back. Your rooms are still ready for you if you'd like them for the night."
Fantastic. Thank you, Taplin.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can get you? Some food, some water?
I think I'm good for the moment.
He starts
I'm
like
alright.
he pulls out like a glass of brown water. He's like, "You sure? You look parched."
Oh, that's okay, dear.
I've already had my fill of water today. Thank you.
All right. Well, you all let me know if you change your mind. Just come on down and ring the bell, and I'll come take care of you. And he takes a little ringing bell and sets it out on the counter. He says, "Well, I'm turning in too for the night, so have a good night." And he turns around and goes back in the back.
Okay. I will take a look around for Fethin. If she's out in the common area, I'll talk to her. If not, I'll talk to her in the morning.
She's up in your room. Well, whichever room. It's the room that you rented.
No, it
'cause
was his room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was.
believe.
Put her in.
I slept
I
on the
believe
floor.
you
I
slept on
think.
the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm used to being thrown out on the floor by women. I will go up to my bedroom and see if she is still awake. If not, then I'll just go to sleep.
She is. She's kind of like looking around and pacing, and she's like, "Ah, you're back. Did you find Gundren?"
We did. He is heading back to his home, I believe.
No, we didn't.
No, I thought we found Gundren.
You
I
found
mayoral
Sildar.
candidate.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Found
yeah.
Sildar.
Oh, Sildar. You found Sildar.
Yeah, I get them
Fantastic.
confused. The names are very similar.
Gundren wasn't there?
No, but Sildar did know that they took him to Cragmaul Manor, I believe was the name.
Castle?
Doesn't
Castle, yes, Castle. Cragmaul Castle.
doesn't
He-
really ring a bell.
He didn't know where it was either. I figured we would ask around town tomorrow when more folk were awake. Do you happen to know anything about a group called the Red Brands?
Yeah, they had been causing some issues around town. Before we got here, it was on the to-do list for the order to go take care of that, but higher paying jobs took priority. And by that I mean jobs that paid anything took priority, so it just kept getting moved down the list until the house blew up. You just know how it is.
As one does. Do you have any leads on them at all? they seem to have disappeared from the town, and we were looking for maybe more information. Maybe they might know something about where Gundren's been taken to.
I don't, off the top of my head, know anything about their disappearance. I haven't really left the inn all day. I've just been up here, chatting with home office and trying to get the word on what's been going on around here. If you'd like, I could ask around town tomorrow and try to pick up some leads on the red brands. If you would all like to go check out the manor that we had. I don't remember if I told you this already, but we had seen some of the attackers coming out of the cellar.
Yes, that's right. We could do that tomorrow, and then if you ask around, that's perfect. We'll kill two birds with one stone. Maybe we can find information about Cragmaw Castle as well. Could you ask
Sure.
about that too, please?
Yeah, I'll ask around. I'll see what I can find.
Fantastic.
We also need to find the missing paladin.
Yes, that would also be helpful. Could you ask about that as well?
I'll see what I can do. See where Talantha may have teleported to with that timepiece. I'd be very careful with that little magical gizmo. I have no idea what it does.
I believe that our wizard has that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, okay. He can. I'm sure he's probably the best to handle it right
Smash cut to
now, more
him
than
just
me.
throwing it at the wall like it's a fucking ball.
Just
trying to
bouncing
catch
it.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty nifty.
Smash it with a hammer.
Bethan's like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take an early night.
As
I
will
guess
I.
it's not quite so early anymore, is it? But I will talk to you in the morning. And she kind of like rolls over and goes to sleep.
I just stare at her and go. Just crawl onto the floor.
All right. So, you guys, is there anything else you wanted to do tonight?
Say my prayers and go to sleep.
Maximilian?
I
anything?
will sit up and think. How about I tinker with the timepiece?
Okay. So
I got nothing else to fucking do for
make
8 hours
me-
while everyone else does nothing.
Make me an investigation check.
I would love to do that. My investigation is +6, so that's a 14.
Okay. So you pull it out and you're looking in it and you pull out the orrery housing that you had found in Waterdeep and you're comparing it and the markings really do match up. And looking around the orrery housing and just kind of messing with it, you do notice that it does have little like slots for things on the inside. Looks like it's got some components that are missing. And you do find one that looks like it might match the timepiece.
I'm gonna put it in.
You put it in.
Okay. Does anything happen?
Nothing is immediately apparent. Would you like
Fantastic.
to attune to said item?
Yes. I
Alright, so
sure would.
go ahead and add the Orrery of the Wanderer. There's a special one that says with properties because it has randomly rolled properties. So there is one that
And I
says
assume I'm
with
getting the one
properties.
without, or I'm getting the one with.
You get the one with.
Ooh, that's
Uh,
amazing.
And you also get the timepiece of travel. Now, the way this works is if the pieces are installed in the orrery housing, you only need to attune to the orrery housing to get the effects of all the pieces.
I'm excited for whatever is happening. This is.
I was waiting for
gonna
there
be
to just
super
be a
cool.
wet thump downstairs. We just
Well,
walk
this is a
downstairs,
red
it's a
flag.
fucking smoking hole, and it's like, well, we're down our wizard.
Holy shit. Okay. Do I get?
I worry about
Do we have to
this.
roll for the random properties, or
No, because the random properties are already listed.
I get all of those?
Yep.
Okay.
It is an artifact.
Okay.
Oh, phenomenal.
The adventurer's like, let's see what happens if we give an artifact to a first level party.
We fucking
Well-
kill ourselves.
I'm gonna go with just fucking wanton destruction. Probably is gonna come from this.
We lost
Oh
John.
no. Oh, that means we lost him from the stream.
The artifact was so powerful, it destroyed his internet connection.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
you have tuned to
Attune.
the orrery housing, as well as the timepiece installed within.
I do this, and what happens?
Nothing right now, except you now know what it can do.
Okay. Because it says something happens.
Well, let me reread it.
Oh, you
I
also
gave you a
explode.
perfect intro for it, and you're like, nothing. And I was like, interesting.
Feel like
I mean-
you know 20% more than you did before.
Are you talking about the quest?
Yes, I'm talking about the...
Yeah, no, you feel compelled to do that quest, but the rest of the party doesn't know.
Okay.
You're compelled.
Cool.
Alright.
What a good use of our time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our listeners, I guess these two actors can just pretend they don't know.
I'll take my headphones out if you want me to.
As no,
Do
because then
it.
you're gonna disconnect and it's a whole thing. So
Alright.
as you attune to the orrery housing, you feel a strange compulsion wash over you.
One
that
level
you need to
later.
find the rest of the pieces. You have to put this thing together.
Wow, I have to put this thing together.
Wow, we are stellar actors.
Do I hear that from the next room?
Yeah.
you're
I
woken
say
up from
only
your slumber
things
like,
that are loud enough for others to hear.
I'm sleeping on the floor, so I hear the vibrations and I know.
Max is
character-
always
why do you
vibrating.
have a room? Why are you paying for a room?
What, me or John?
John.
He's maintaining appearances.
Ah, fair.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to take the mask
Take the
off,
mask
you know?
off.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like real
It's
life.
itchy. It gets itchy under there.
I bet it doesn't.
I bet it doesn't.
Alright, anybody else doing anything else? Or are we leveling up?
I'd like to level.
Level
I
up.
would also like to level.
Level up. Do 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 do.
Okay, so you're walking through the misty
Alright.
streets of Phandalin.
So yeah, you wake up the next morning.
We're not portrayed at all.
There's a nice early morning mist out in the streets. The sun is just coming over the horizon of the mountains to the south, or like to the east and
Correction.
south.
Huh.
Where does the sun rise in Faerun? Do you know? I don't.
My character doesn't know, therefore I don't.
Could come
My
from the
character has
south.
20 intelligence and he doesn't know.
No idea.
The
No way
sun
to
just
know.
appears,
No
we
one
all just
fucking
deal
knows.
with it.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys wake up, you go down. Tublin has given you your morning complimentary breakfast. It's a nice continental sandwich.
Just a really big sandwich.
It says mutton and like loaves of bread.
Oh my god.
Do
my
we get
shit's
to
about
pick
be
the bread? Is that
wrong.
why it's continental, or is it continental because it's the size of the size of
Asia
Asia?
Minor.
It's just huge. It's huge. He's like, this sandwich is, I call it the Sword Coast sandwich. It's as
Oh
big
Jesus!
as it's
And he
freaking
says
huge.
he says it's continental and complimentary, and we're like, oh god.
I don't want it. I don't want that.
I'm gonna.
Oh, thank you so much. As I smash it into my mask.
So a couple minutes after you guys are down there, Fethin's gonna come down and she's gonna be like, "So I'm gonna go get started, pounding the streets, looking for those leads that you and I discussed last night." What?
No,
Nothing. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh, so yeah, she's like, we're just gonna go. I'm gonna go look for those clues. I'll meet back up with you guys later tonight.
Sounds great. Fantastic. Yes. We'll go and take a look at Transcendar Manor. Then, they said there was a mysterious trap door that they came out of, or people went into.
Yeah, there was they seemed to come out of the cellar. The Acquisitions Incorporated had done a little digging down there, and they realized there's something off about the space, but they hadn't really investigated it too highly. Like I said, things just keep getting bumped down the to-do list. They just never got to it.
All right. Well, we'll take a look at it. We'll meet back here this evening, and if we're not here this evening, send someone after us.
Sure,
Jesus.
sure.
Someone
Good-
more
good
competent than
call.
we are.
Good call.
Where on earth are they gonna find anybody more competent than me and my two best friends?
Literally anywhere. Let's go.
Oh.
Walk out. We walk out the door. There's just a man like chopping wood, and it's like he's better than we are.
He just kills you.
Yeah. Turns, and looks at me.
So you guys,
Nani?
So you guys are heading up the winding pathway up to Tressendar Manor, and off on the side, over by like the tree cover, the bushes, you hear psst, psst, like coming out of the bushes in the mist.
I'm gonna hold my hand up to my non-existent ear and
yes.
what's
hello?
that? And I'm gonna walk to it.
Yeah, I'll walk over.
Sound like a vampire.
Is there anyone else out there?
There's just the three of us.
There's just us.
And a bronze dragon wyrmling comes hopping out of the bush.
Oh, okay.
And Dabshiba's just
hello
like,
there.
where have you guys been?
Waiting for
just
you.
sleep-
You said you'd
I-
find us.
I found a nice cave to stay in. I just been kind of waiting around to see where you guys went. So what's going on? What are we up to today?
We'll fill him in with the deets.
Her.
It. Him, her, she, they. I don't know. I don't remember.
Dabshiba is a lady dragon.
That's a lady dragon. Oh, okay. We'll have to seduce it then.
She is a
because,
bronze dragon wyrmling.
Quit calling her a knit and it might go better.
So she's like, "What are we up to today? Am I coming with you?"
And,
Am I
and
going
he's
back
like,
to my
okay,
cave?"
Bathsheba, thank you, patience.
Bar Shiva, let's do this.
Just nagger.
Yeah. Wow, your scales aren't that bronze.
You're so dumb.
No, I'll tell her what we're doing and what happened yesterday, and fill her on the
All
deets
right.
pretty quickly for the sake of brevity.
Cool. So you. Oh yeah, she did meet you yesterday. So she's like, okay, so we're heading to this place. Gotta say, I don't like the idea of being underground after what happened to me last time. But here we are. I guess I can come with you guys if you want, but I'd rather not.
Well, you don't have to stay. You don't have to follow us. If you'd prefer to be out here, that's fine. We'll be okay. Just make us a promise that if in 24 hours we're not out of that pit, you try to find someone to come in after us.
I'll come with you for a little ways, just to see how it goes. But I might bounce the hell out of there if it, starts to collapse.
Smart choice.
That's fair enough.
Well, we'll start heading towards the manor then.
Alrighty, so you guys get back to the manor. Da-da-da! Lightning crashing. And you... I like that joke.
It's never gonna get old.
It's,
Ever.
it might. But,
Ever.
so you guys work your way around, and you do find some cellar doors that look largely untouched. Dabshba kind of helps Devotion clear some of the debris off the top of it, so you have an easier way in. You see the door opens onto a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above a large cellar. We are going to need roll 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh-ho.
Oh, it's working. Holy shit.
It's working? Perfect.
It's
All right.
working.
All right, so you guys work your way
Wow.
up to Phandalin, and you walk into Tressendar Manor.
1 square equals 5 feet.
You are in the lower right corner. And also, you've got your friend Dabshiba with you.
Thank goodness we have Bar Shiva, Patience, and my good buddy Mandamillion. Let's do this, guys.
God damn.
Max, why do you have 14 health?
Because we leveled up.
Oh, you didn't adjust it on the character sheet. Okay.
I did adjust it on the character sheet, actually.
In roll 20, you adjusted the max hit points, you adjusted the current, but not the max. What's your max?
Oh my god, there's so much stuff.
It's fine. I fixed it.
Oh,
I don't actually
no,
know how to
baby.
edit the max hit points. I
That's
only know
fine.
how to touch the
You
There's
hit
a-
tap the
You do the gear. You press the gear and
the gear.
the gear.
I didn't even know I had a character sheet in this.
Well, no, you don't have to do the character sheet. Click on your stupid fucking face and
Devotion,
click on
what's
the stupid
yours?
fucking gear.
Oh,
I fixed it already
Okay.
Oh my god.
because I know what I'm doing.
Steven, did you already fix yours?
Yeah, I'm doing mine right now.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's okay. There we go. Should be good.
No one
Yeah,
ever cares what my health is except Alan.
All right.
I
Well,
care.
this way,
Oh,
it should be set up
can't
so you
help
can all
you.
see each other's health. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a pain to figure out, I gotta tell you. All right, so, like I was saying, the door opens into a 5-foot wide landing 15 feet above a large cellar with stone steps descending to the floor and 2 short flights. A door on the cellar's west wall is ajar. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room. That is that, yes. All right. So, what would you guys like to do?
What's this up here? Is that anything special?
So from your current point of view, you don't see anything. Well, actually, no. You are down the stairs, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll walk
So
down. I'll walk
make-
into the center of the room like here.
What's your passive investigation?
It's probably not very high, to be brutally honest. Past investigation would be 11.
So yeah, you only need like a 10. So like right under here, like underneath the stairs, it looks like that wall had been recently mortared.
Interesting. I'll point this out to everybody. Then I'll go tap on it. Does it sound like it's hollow?
Make me a per investigation check.
Okay. This didn't add actually any of those bonuses in, oddly enough. So investigation is actually at a +2. 16.
16. Yes, it does sound like they're like you tap on it, and it sounds like it's kind of thinly mortared. There's just empty space behind it.
I'll point this out and
Looks
say,
relatively recent.
looks like this has been recently bolted up. Before we go too much further, would you like to take a look at this?
By look,
Put a
you
bomb in
mean
front of it.
you want me to smash it?
I think you're the strongest one here, Devotion, so you're probably the best to take the lead on this.
I can definitely smash it if that's what we want to do.
Absolutely. I think that smashing a wall is probably the best way to get us to move forward.
Simply smashing.
I can't move. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'd like to smash the wall with my mace.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
So many times. Alright, that's 19 to hit a door, or to hit a wall
Well, you definitely hit.
with the mace.
The wall has a very high armor class. It dodges.
Oh my
Jesus.
god, the floor's so slippery.
You've unlocked the mimic wall.
I swear to fucking God, Alan.
So you take some chunk out of it, and then over the course of the next minute, you just keep bashing away at this wall,
Just patiently stand there like,
and just take out some bricks until you can see past it.
So it looks like it's hollow.
I would assume. What do your tiefling eyes see?
I clicked reveal area, and it's like, nah, you want to hide something?
The
So on
key
the
that we can see on
left-hand
the
side,
map
there's
makes
that
me
little
very
picture of the
nervous.
eye. Make sure it's on the eye, yeah.
It was, that's the thing. But then when I clicked and drag, it was a black box, and I was like, that's not right.
Well, they're going to know we're coming, so I don't think sneaking through is going to be too efficient. But we can see what's in there at least. Take a quick looky-loo.
I would never sneak to begin with. I'm a very straightforward person. I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Man wearing mask says.
All right. So you reveal
I'm full of
the rest-
hypocrisy. Just ignore it.
It did it again.
Oops, it did it again.
Reveal, damn
I
it.
played with my sight.
There we go.
But I'm still blind as shit.
Okay. So,
Das ist ein Pit.
all right. So, to face murals and metal etchings probably once quite beautiful adorn this hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors. An open pit divides the passage's eastern and western ends. Hanging from nooses above the pit are two humanoid figures, each clothed in white with a purple hood over its head.
Oh, Heaven's Gate. Fantastic.
Do they have matching tennis shoes? Do they all have the same haircut? Is it a bowl cut?
Is there anything... Oh, this is just revealed because of how you did it. Never mind.
What do you mean?
I'm going to do what any classy person does and walk to the edge of the pit and look down. About how deep does it look?
The pit is approximately 20 feet deep. What's your passive perception?
It would probably be 12 as well. Let me double check to make sure. It is 11, actually.
So you hear a creaking sound, and like as you're like looking into the pit, you look up and you see one of the bodies swinging,
Oh,
and
I
then it
step
starts
back.
and then it
Yeah.
starts to reach for you. I'll have you go ahead and roll initiative as you start to back off.
Okay, not bad.
Okay, so Oh, that's gonna level you up. I think.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Of course, the
I don't
corpse
like
god,
that. I don't like that.
Bordegrox, corpse grabber of humans.
Eater of soul.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's not okay. That's not as much as I thought. I had to add because the way the D&D encounter builder works is like if you add in the bronze dragon wyrmling now, it'll just add XP for you. Like, and I was like, wait, that's not how much you're supposed to get.
Yeah, because the wormling's on our side. Yes.
Yeah, so I have to.
Decuba
yeah.
betrays us because
So I got to figure out what the
She's like, yeah, the
Here,
skeleton
there's
has
been a
attacked you. Now you will
Yeah.
die.
I had to figure out what the XP value was before I added the wyrmling in, so I could be like, all right, that's the correct XP. All right, so go ahead and roll initiative. Tay, what did you get?
14.
14. Max?
16.
16. Devotion?
16.
16. All right, so none of you are surprised at all about seeing these because they were
I'm
very
not
creaky.
surprised.
Every
The
fucking
scarecrows
time.
were very loud, and we're just like. And actually, I will go ahead and add them to the map now as well. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh yeah.
All right, so yeah, both of the bodies are both swinging and reaching for you guys. Dapshpa's gonna go first, and she's just gonna kind of look around, and be like, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" And then do nothing. Devotion, you're up.
Aw.
Max should probably go
She's
first
perfect.
because I have no dex.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Max, what do you
If we're
want to do?
being fair.
All right. I will take a look at these weirdly swinging bodies, which I don't like at all. God, I do so many things. I'm gonna hit him with chill touch. I'm gonna touch them in a chilly sort of way,
Okay.
and the skeletal hand reaches out with a crit to start off the night.
Nice.
Well,
Go
that's
ahead
good.
and roll that crit damage.
Ah! Always gotta drop these dice every. Oh, good God! I did nothing. I did 3 damage.
Well, there was an attempt.
What was? Hold on.
As my tired hand reaches, and it's like, eh.
What's the damage dice for?
For chill touch, it's a
yeah.
D8.
And then what did you roll?
I rolled 3 damage total.
So you're only
Ooh,
supposed to
that's
roll
even a
one
one.
dice and then add 8 to it because we're doing the
Oh.
homebrew rule for crits.
Oh, okay. Well, then I did a fuck ton more. I did 10.
Okay, which one did you hit?
This one.
Top one.
Yeah.
All right. So it is
I like that
going
much better than
to.
what I had. What happened to me?
That's why I do it. But remember that goes both ways. All right, so the hand's gonna reach out and just kind of like grab at it, and it's gonna kind of like just kind of do a weird shaking move. And as it does, you see like painted on the hood of it, but it was around the back where you didn't see it till it started moving. It's the symbol of like a dragon skull with a sword going up through the bottom.
Interesting.
Anything else, Max?
No. I will. That's all I'll do for this turn.
All right, devotion.
Okay, I'm going to I'm going to step in front of my friend. I'm going to hit it with my mace.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
I'd like to mace its face.
Mace to face.
24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Or
4 damage. All right, so you hit it, and it seems like it's like it is like hitting just a thing of straw. Your mace is kind of goes. It doesn't really seem like it loses a little bit of hay, but it doesn't really seem like it did much. Anything else? All right. Tay, you're up.
All right. You said there's suspended by ropes above the pit, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can cut the rope with the swing.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Okay, big money. No whammies. Here we are. Let's do it. Ooh, better than I thought it was going to be, to be brutally honest. That is an 18.
18. So you kind of like hop up and swing, and your rapier slices the rope of the scarecrow and fall in front of you, which falls down into the pit.
Helping!
Why won't it let me select that guy? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer.
You fool.
Stupid me. Let's just use this symbol for they've fallen and they can't get up. So it falls.
Life alert was there for it, though.
It falls into the pit, and is going to take some damage. Looking into the, you hear some like crinkling as it hits the bottom, and like looking in as you watch it fall, you do notice that there's also broken glass just spread out at the bottom of the
lovely.
pit.
I keep my broken glass at the bottom of my large pit too.
Got to. It's the safest
I also
way.
keep the women down there too, and yell about them to put the lotion on their skin a lot. Pop culture reference. See, we got it all here, folks.
You did a great job.
All right,
I'm trying here.
so it's down at the bottom of the pit. You doing anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay there because if I move, it will just hit me. So, that's it for my turn.
All right, the other one is still swinging. It's kind of like back and forth. It's going to swing forward. It's going to try to grab at Devotion as it's swinging towards her. So that
I could have
is
foreseen this.
a 7 to hit.
That's not enough.
All right, so it just kind of like grabs and just like scrabbles off your armor and then swings back again. And it's just kind of like swinging back and forth. And that's its turn. The second one is going to attempt to get out of the pit. What did it need? Cool. Ooh, it got a critical success. So it's just kind of like, it still has a piece of its rope, and it's going to just kind of like just throw the rope up, and its friend is going to catch it, and it's just going to crawl up as its friend is swinging and wind up over here.
Annoying.
Okay, so with that, it will be Dabshba's turn. Dabshba is in the room with you for one, and then she's gonna go, "I've got this. Get out of the way!" And she's gonna like rear back, like she's gonna do her like a dragon breast attack. And then she's
You know how
gonna,
that
like,
looks.
she's waiting. Yeah, you see her like arch her neck as she just kind of like opens her jaws wide. Max.
Well, I'm fine. I'm gonna just do the same thing again because there's not much I can do with anything really. I'm gonna try to chill touch again.
Okay.
I got a non-natural 20 this time.
Okay. On the same one.
Yeah, on the same one. It's gonna be 2 necrotic damage. Again.
Nice. It is going to take the necrotic damage, and it's just going to kind of like keep swinging this. Max, your Devotion, you're up.
I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to move back.
Okay.
And let Dagshiba do her thing.
All right, Tay.
I'm gonna try to target again the rope, just because if I can knock it into the pit, then we can see what happens here.
Okay.
So we'll see what we get. That's a natural 2, so a total of 7.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that's a cocked. I think it's higher than 10. 15.
15. So you kind of like swing and you lose your balance for a second. You're like, ah, and then you recover before falling into the pit.
I am drunk, so there we go.
All right, the scarecrow.
I will say it's a free action. Dabshable, please don't hit me with the blast weapon. Could you go to the square? Could you go in that very nicely spaced out 5-foot area to my right?
Dabshiba's still like holding whatever she's preparing. Scarecrow A is going to swing forward and try to grab you, Tay.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
My AC is only 14, so it hits me.
All right, with that, then I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's an 18.
18. So the scarecrow grabs you and then pulls you towards it and lets go. And you kind of like reach out and you grab the edge of the pit. So you are now prone at the pit's edge. Just kind of like right here. We use the same thing. So you are kind of prone. You're kind of hanging off the edge. So I'll actually put you. Well, I'll just leave you there. But you're hanging off the edge.
Okay.
Now out of the way. Dasher's gonna rear back, and then and a little like puff of smoke's gonna come out, and nothing else. And Dasher's just gonna kind of hang her head. And then
She's
it will
perfect.
be Scarecrow B is going to attempt to jump. Standing long jump is
It's
not
not
going to
that
go
far.
well for this thing.
Fall in a
Let's
pit.
see.
Fall in a pit.
Movement.
It's
Jumping,
gonna be like in
182.
Dark Souls where those things try to jump across pits at you, and they just fall immediately to their deaths.
Good.
What I thought this
I
was
get
going to end with
500
me
souls at the end of
having
this.
a fucking Ash. What is it? Ash versus the Army of Darkness, or Evil Dead 3, I guess. With me at the bottom of the pit fighting one of the fucking skeletons, or rather, scarecrows.
Up to your strength score, if you or half your strength score, if you just a long jump. So it makes it halfway there, and then falls back in the pit. They're not smart.
He did his best though.
Or did he?
So it's going to take a little bit of
He
damage
did
as
his
it goes
very best.
crunch at the bottom, but it doesn't seem terribly injured. Back to the top of the order, it is Dabshba. Dabshba's just going to kind of like move here and make a bite attack at the remaining scarecrow that's still swinging. It swings out of her reach before she can do it. And then she is going to just kind of like turn tail and try to run, at which the scarecrow is going to make an attack of opportunity and successfully grab Dabshba and pull her back towards the pit. Dabshba is going to make a dexterity saving throw. Dabshba failed. Dabshba falls into the pit.
No, this isn't okay.
Taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage, 3 points of piercing damage as she hits the bottom.
This is going exactly as I imagined it.
All right, Devotion, you're up.
Fucking hell.
Your friend Tay is
Oh.
hanging from the edge. Dabshba just got dragged in with the other scarecrow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I am going to go and I'm gonna pull Tay up.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Okay. Um, 12.
So you grab Tay, and he doesn't weigh all that much, and you just kind of like pull him up next to you. So Tay, you are now prone on the floor.
Right where I belong.
Anything else?
I'm not sure that I really have any bonus actions, so I'm gonna go with nah.
All right, Max.
Alright, this has gone too far. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at the one that just grabbed my poor dragon friend.
Okay.
All three missiles. Just
Go ahead
Right
and roll
towards
that
it.
magic missile damage.
that's gonna be 10
10 force damage.
force damage.
Nice. So the scarecrow you see just like pieces of it just go flying off as the magic missiles pierce right through its body. It's shredded. It's looking very rough, but it's still swinging there.
No, it's not supposed to do that.
Anything else?
No.
All right, Tay.
All right, I'm going to stand up,
Okay.
which uses up half my movement.
Okay.
I'm going to once again swing at the rope. because why not?
All right, make that attack
That's
roll.
a natural 20.
All right, you slice that rope. The scarecrow is going to fall into the pit with the other scarecrow and Dabshba.
I'm sure they're fine.
No.
Okay. All right, so it's gonna kind of like crumple down to the bottom of the pit. Anything else?
I'm going to stay where I'm at unless you want to come up here to see better, Max.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay, then I'll stay where I am.
All right, the scarecrow that you just knocked down there is going to get to its feet and then make 2 claw attacks against Dabshba. Is a 12 and a 16. Neither one of those managed to pierce Dabshba's scales as they just scrape off the edge.
Nice.
Scarecrow B is going to also make 2 claw attacks. No, Scarecrow B is going to look and glare at Dabshba, who needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Dabshba got an 8.
This is going very well.
So Dabshba is now frightened of the Scarecrow
Oh,
and,
no.
and paralyzed.
Oh, God. It's getting so much worse.
All right, and with that, it will be good fear. I don't know. It will be Dabshba's turn. Dabshba is paralyzed, however, and can't move, and is still prone. Devotion, you're up.
Okay.
Power bomb. Power bomb.
Yeah, I don't know why you think I can do that.
Just point at the scarecrow, then go.
No. Yeah, well,
Jump into the fucking pit.
the thing about it is that magic seems to be working better, so instead I think I'm gonna Ray of Frost him.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. Use the blue one. Motherfucker. 16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Which one did you hit?
The one that's been mean to my friend, Dabshba.
Top one?
Oh, I thought the bottom one was the one attacking her.
Oh,
This is the one
that's the one that glared at her.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Also, neither of them are prone anymore.
Yeah.
Get rid of those.
And that's 6 frost damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
All right, so it is slow and looking very rough. There's just pieces of it falling off now.
Good. I'm just gonna yell, "You stay away from her!"
I should also adjust Dabshba's health because she did take damage. And Max, you're up.
I'm gonna teleport to the bottom of the pit.
How so?
Nani?
With the timepiece of travel.
By power of gravity.
It's because I have that, and I can do that. I don't like how you're shaking dice there.
All right, teleport spell.
You die instantly. Of course.
Oof.
All right, so you got a mishap
No.
Uh-oh.
because you have casually seen the bottom of the pit, but you are not
Oh, no.
familiar with it.
You haven't bonded with the pit. You haven't caressed its supple geometry before.
All right, you are going to. Oh, Jesus Christ! You may be unconscious.
That's what we want to hear. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You take 23 points of force damage.
Dog, you fucked.
Hey, yeah, I am at 1 hit point.
Good.
Maybe. Well, actually, let's see how that goes. I don't actually know.
Yeah, don't you have to roll that save?
Okay. Yeah, sure do. I'm fine. I assume. 19 is higher than half of 21, yes.
Yeah.
Good job, Doc.
Did it.
Okay. All right. So
I'm a pile of bones, but I'm down there. Yeah?
you guys see Max pull out the orrery, and he's just gonna just like say some crazy shit into it, and then suddenly you see the little timepiece that he installed in it that he got from Fethin start just spinning, and he's gonna disappear with a blinding flash of purple energy and a slight shockwave, and you don't know where he went.
Do we hear, oh, my bones from the bottom of the pit?
No. Now,
It's more of a yeah.
John, if you don't mind, scroll over a little bit to the left.
Would you have not taken less damage just jumping into the pit? Oh, you're in a new
Honestly,
pit.
maybe.
You have arrived in a similar area, being a different crevasse
God
that
damn
is
it.
just full of bodies. But the rest of the
Huh.
party has no idea where you are.
Don't like that. Okay.
I mean, as a necromancer, you should love it.
All right.
I mean, I do like it, but I don't love it.
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No.
That's all right. So, with that, it will be Tay.
All right.
You see the same thing. Max just disappeared.
Did my
I
best.
look at
guy.
devotion and I go, that's not good, is it?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, let's focus on the two we have here. Else Dabishua will probably die. Which was the one that you said looked more damaged? Because that's what I'm going to target with my
This one.
vicious mockery.
This one's falling apart.
All right. I point at it and I conjure up the most vile thing I can possibly say.
What's that?
You're a bitch. I just whisper it.
Take a point of inspiration if you don't already have one.
I think I already do from earlier.
All right, that is an 11 on its saving throw.
Okay, the DC is 13, so it fails. Doesn't take a lot of damage, but takes 4 psychic damage.
So-
and then it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
You just point up at it, and it looks up at you, and you see just like your eyes connect, and then you're just like, "You're a bitch," and
You're a
it's just
bitch.
like it just looks at you, and you almost like it's impossible for a scarecrow to cry, but you swear you see something roll out of
You
its
watch
eye
the shoulders slump and it goes.
just before it just like falls into pieces. The lights go out, it just goes down. You
Imagine it's very, very like weak. It's like, you're a bitch.
you have mocked the scarecrow to death.
Just like gym class.
All
Look at
right.
that fucking look.
So that it will be the scarecrow's turn. That one's dead. The other one is going to make 2 attacks against Dabshba, who is currently paralyzed.
I said not to.
Paralyzed and prone. Okay, so no, so it makes 2 claw attacks, and both of them just rake off her scales, doing absolutely fucking nothing. Actually, that was 1 attack at advantage. Yeah, same thing. So 2 attacks at advantage did nothing. They just scraped right off Dabshba's scales as she's just laying there frozen with fear. It is her turn. She's going to get over the fear. She is going to stand up, and she is going to fly out of the pit. So the scarecrow is going to make an attack of opportunity as she flies away and hits nothing but air. As she just flies out and just kind of like goes over here. And she says, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then Devotion, you're up.
I don't like it either, dear. I'm gonna Ray of Frost this guy again, perhaps for the last time.
Okay.
White one. Alright,
Say
19.
again.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I was picking my die before. 6. Or 4. 4. Why did I say 6? 4.
4. Okay. Who's breathing
4.
into their mic?
Is it me?
It's
I
Steven.
don't. It might
don't
be.
know.
I can't tell.
It might be a fan too. I
It
can't
is.
tell.
I have
so
my AC on, but it usually doesn't make that much noise.
it's very like
I was
rhythmic.
gonna
That's why I
fix
thought
it
it was
post.
breast. All right, so you hit it with frost and it's chilled, but it is still like it looks otherwise unaffected, like not too damaged. If this one hadn't been beat up all that much yet, beyond just falling into the pit twice, which didn't seem to do a lot. Max, we come to you.
I'm in a pit of bones, yes? Can I see the top?
There is a strong smell of death in what is once was probably a large and ornate hall, long since fallen into ruin. Not only are the walls and supports crumbling, but there's a 10-foot deep rift opened in the floor that you are currently in. 2 bridges span the rift, whose floor is littered with skeletal corpses.
Okay.
It is 10 feet. You could attempt to climb out.
Can I try to climb up to barely the top? I want to kind of peek over it if I can. I'm worried. I don't like being here.
Does it not actually say? Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Oh. Aw. That's actually pretty good. An 18.
18. So yeah, you crawl up and you just kind of like bones up on the ledge and just pull yourself up, just peek around, revealing the rest of the room. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you see, not hide. Jesus, come on, roll 20. Work with me here.
You're blowing it.
You're blowing it. Alright, so you see the following. And you have no idea where you are. You don't know the orientation of the rest of the map. You just found yourself in this chasm. You don't even know if you're in the same building.
Just like Mardi Gras.
Also, you look around and you notice that you don't have the orrery anymore.
No, don't like that either.
Devotion, you do see the orrery sitting on the ground where Max was.
Oh, okay.
You do recall that Fethin had told you that when Talentha had used the timepiece during the attack on Tessendar Manor, she disappeared and the timepiece just fell to the ground where she was.
Oh, okay.
Seems like with it being incomplete and all, it's kind of unreliable.
Ugh. Okay.
Gotcha.
So what do you want to do?
I don't see anything other than the room.
Nope.
I'm gonna pull myself up there and I'm gonna take a nap.
North or the east or west side?
Right here.
All right. So you scooped up some of the other bones and you start putting yourself back together.
Nice pile.
Yeah, you're like, oh, good resources. There's just like way back in the hallway where they were. There's just like a scattering of pieces of Max all over the place. And it's like, as far as they know, you fucking died. Like, there was a big pulse of energy, a blue flash, the orrery's still sitting there, and there's just some bones all over the place.
Heh. Jesus. Okay.
All right, so with that, it will be Tay's turn.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing as before. I don't really have a whole lot else I can do because I don't have any ranged weapons. So I'm gonna continue just insulting it.
Okay.
And I'd like to say that I have a really good insult, but I don't. So I just call it a bitch again because it's all I can think of right now because not very good at insults.
All right. Wisdom save.
It's another save for it.
Nat 2.
All right, cool. A whopping 3 points of psychic damage, and once again, the disadvantage on its next attack roll.
All right. It is going to spend its turn attempting to get out of the pit. It is a 20-foot pit. It can't even, I mean, it's got the, even if it made the strength modifier, it doesn't have the movement to climb out. So with that, it will be Dabshiba's turn. Dabshiba's like, hey, what happened to Max?
We're going to try to find him after we kill this last creature off. He's got to have gone somewhere. I mean, hell is a potential option, but we'll figure out where he is.
She flies over the pit behind you guys and starts like scooping pieces of Max into a pile.
That's a great idea, darling.
Devotion,
I
you're up.
fucking love her. I'm gonna cry over this fictional dragon.
Okay, so feeling satisfied that Max's bones are being looked after, I'm going to chill touch this motherfucker again.
Got him.
Alright.
Because I feel like that's helping him not get out of the pit.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Combined 20.
Combined 20 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, that's a 6. I knew it was coming eventually.
Alright. So 6 damage? 6 cold?
6 cold damage. Slow motherfucker.
So yeah, you see pieces of it just like kind of like congealing together, like as the frost hits it, and just like falling off as just like pieces of hay get too heavy to stay in the loose sack clothing. Anything else?
No.
Max, you still putting yourself together? Doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that because man, there's nothing in this room, and I'm dying. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, Tay, you're up.
All right, second verse, same as the first. I'm going to keep trying to viciously mock it until it dies. Because at this point, that's the best option we have. Because I don't think any of us have ranged weapons.
Ooh,
And I'm not going down there to fight it. Oh yeah, it's fine.
I had
So,
a bow
yeah.
I meant to give you.
What?
I had a bow I meant to give you.
Oh, it's okay.
We'll do
Yeah.
it next time.
This turn, the vicious mockery doesn't seem to have had an effect.
He's used to my insults.
Oh no.
My God,
I
he's
can't
learning.
I can't spit fire hard enough to stop this boy.
The scarecrow is going to attempt to climb out again. Makes it a good way up, but then just kind of like slides back down as the ice is encasing its little like wood fingers. Dabshba is going to continue just kind of like picking up pieces of Max. Devotion.
How much of a turn would it take me to take out a short bow and hand it to my friend?
That would be your action.
How do I have a good feeling of like how far along slowly blasting this stupid thing to death is going?
It's getting there. It's
I mean, the difference is 2 points of damage at best, so
Alright, I'm just
let's
gonna...
just blast it till it dies and just hand it to me at the
I'll
end.
give it to
That
you
way
later.
we don't waste any time.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Alright.
I mean, it's more dangerous. It's more dangerous out of the pit than it is at the bottom of the pit. And if you're trying to track down Max, wherever he could have ended up, we're going to need all the health we have, all the ability to continue to fight. It's better to just abuse the fact that we're not using any resources right now than to try to worry about, this
true.
creature getting out and potentially hurting you, I, or Dabshba.
This is very true. Alright, I'm gonna blast him again.
all right. Go ahead and roll attack.
That's only a 12.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
They're easy to hit.
Oh, that's only 1 frost damage.
All right. It takes the 1 frost damage. It is still chilled.
The
Yeah.
battle
Make a
of
save, or
gods.
Yeah, each time my little, nice clear, like, gem in the center of my breastplate's, like, pulsing. All frosty.
This is a little beam of frost shooting out of her chest, like Iron Man.
Oh, no. Not what I wanted,
Gem.
but alright.
All right, Max, you're still putting yourself together. Minor housekeeping.
Absolutely.
Although you do not have the Ori on you, you are still attuned to it.
Coolio.
That
I'm
doesn't mean
glad.
Actually, do you have to have it on you?
I mean, if I do, then I guess I feel a little dumber.
How could you possibly feel dumber?
I know, right? I already feel so fucking stupid at this moment.
Just in a pile of bones, feeling foolish.
Yeah, just like
If I
sitting
had
here
a
like,
nickel.
God damn it! Why the hell it never fucking works? Just
Every time.
shoving random bones into random places.
You're not even doing it right?
Just
Too
like
angry.
tibia's here, and then the fucking rib on the wrist. I don't fucking know. This is why
I
it takes
didn't
a
know
whole
how
hour.
my bones
Okay?
work.
Oh, not that. John,
Yes.
I direct you to Discord, please. We're gonna move on to Tay's turn.
Secret.
Well, I guess this is third verse, same as the first. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to roll, so I'm gonna keep viciously mocking it.
All right.
It's
Wisdom
gonna be here for a
save.
while.
17.
I'm trying.
You're doing great.
I don't have any attack spells besides this.
Alright, it is going to attempt to climb out once more. That
It's
is
slow.
Yeah, it's still just scrabbling at the walls and it's not making any progress. It's hard for its icy fingers to find purchase. Dabshba's going to, just kind of like emboldened by this, fly over top of it and just kind of like bite at it.
Oh, Dabby, be careful.
Please, good lord.
It is a 12 to hit, which still hits, dealing 6 points of piercing damage. So it tears its hood off, and you just see it as like this straw face with red burning eyes. Devotion.
I'm going to frost its stupid freaking head off.
Okay.
Nat 20. I
Finally,
willed it
we're
into
doing
being.
something.
Go ahead and roll your crit damage, which I believe is just the dice plus an 8.
16 frost damage
How do you want to do this?
as I send this abomination into the 9 hell. Over it.
Alright, so just point your crystal gem at it again, and it just pulses with white light and a beam of frosty energy. Shoots out and strikes this thing and just sends pieces of it scattering across the bottom of the pit. Yay, you've solved my scarecrow puzzle.
The only thing we needed to use was brute force and murder.
Yeah, cantrip. Cantrip.
Everyone can go ahead and take 133 XP.
Well, I hope
I'm
so.
gonna keep track of this independently because last time I put it in, it didn't add the totals up properly.
Okay.
All right. So once it's dead, I am going to look at Dabshaba, who's across the thing, right?
Yeah.
How big is Dabshaba? You said it's a wyrmling, so they're like the size
She's
of
a
like a
wyrmling.
cat, aren't they?
She's pretty small.
Okay.
She's like like a dog-ish size, like
All right.
roughly like big-ish for a dog, but very small for a dragon. Like,
Okay.
you probably could not ride her.
I hadn't
Somewhere
planned on
between
that.
a Bichon and a house.
Bijon Frigé. I'm going to take the rope out of my pack
Okay.
and toss it to her and have her tie. I'm gonna tell her, Dabshaba, could you try to tie a knot on those doors?
She just kind of like pins it underneath her foot, and she's like, "Why don't I just hold on to it? What do you?"
I appreciate the effort, but those doors look a little bit more secure. You said they're
Oh,
stone,
I
right?
see how it is. You saying I'm weak?
Dabshaba, please. I'm
I
asking
don't
very
have
nicely.
thumbs. How am I supposed to tie this?
I assumed since you can speak, you'd have the modicum of intelligence to be able to tie a simple knot. But if that's the case, then I'll
have
try to
no
jump
thumbs,
across.
and she's gonna wave her claws at you.
We all
Quit
have deficits.
arguing.
I assumed you could figure it out.
Stop
just gonna, like-
arguing with her.
She's
She's
just gonna
stronger
pick
than
the
you
rope
are.
up in her mouth and just stare at it, like sit there staring at you.
Fine. Then I tie it around my waist and I drop into the pit.
Okay, how long's the rope?
Why?
50 feet.
Why was that your plan?
I'm gonna.
You
I'll
gave her
just try
the you gave her the full 50 feet.
to tie it around myself a lot. What I'll do is I'll.
Why don't I hold the other end?
Yeah, I guess I'll give it to I'll give it to okay, I
A
keep wanting to say-
modicum of intelligence.
Yes, I'll give it to you, and then I'll have you walk and basically hold it taut, and I'll crawl over and tie it to the doors, so that way we have some potential.
Okay, go ahead and both of you make me athletics checks.
I'm going
one of you to climb, one of you to hold.
Before he climbs, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. I'm just gonna say, "Don't fall into the pit," and that's guidance.
Thank you. Athletics or acrobatics?
I'll let you pick for climbing.
Great, I'm gonna go with acrobatics as I actually have points in that. I'm probably gonna need.
Devotion, if you could go ahead and make me an athletics check to hold on to the rope.
It's an 18. Don't forget your inspiration.
Yeah, I
there,
rolled that
weakling.
too. It's 24 total.
24. Okay, so Dabshba and Devotion do a wonderful job holding this this rope taut as you just kind of like swing across on the rope and reach the other side.
All right, I take it from Dabshiba's mouth, and then I will tie it to the doors.
She's just glaring at you as you do this.
That's
She's like,
fine.
I told you I could hold it.
I'm glad that you've managed to overcome the problems you were having. I noticed that you've also become. I mean, maybe you can finally overcome the issues you're having with your breath. I say this as I tie the rope onto the thing.
She flies to the other side and starts walking out.
Dabshiba, don't go, darling. I'm sorry. He's just
making
testy.
fun of me.
I know, you know, and
Yeah,
he
one
didn't have any of
problem,
those
can't
insults.
shoot lightning, and everyone's like, ah.
I know, he didn't have nearly as good insults when he was fighting the scarecrows, but now when it's you, and I'm
Max,
gonna
what do you do
tie
with all
it
this?
around my waist and jump over the pit.
I'm gonna try to find my way out. I'm gonna name the orrery. And I want step-by-step GPS directions towards the orrery, please.
You hear a voice in your head that says, "Turn left, walk 20 feet."
Bam. I'm gonna
So
do that.
You work your way down here. Nope, other way.
What?
Left the other way.
That's left.
I didn't know which direction. I assumed you were facing the pit.
What?
I assumed you were facing the pit because otherwise you were just.
Why would I face
staring
a
at
pit if I
wall.
just came out of it?
Because you were sitting there.
No, that's insane.
Back in one.
Anyway,
All right, so let's turn left. Left. Your left being in here.
yeah.
Turn right.
I'm
While
walking to the
While they're doing all this, Dabshba's like just going back about her business, picking up the bones, and yeah, it's like turn that direction, and you come to what looks like a wall.
Okay. I'm gonna take the crowbar that I have for some reason, and I'm just gonna hit the wall.
All right, so make me a attack roll, I guess, with your strength modifier.
Oof, don't like that. 15.
You hit it and nothing much happens, but I rolled real high on the percentile dice. So you're just hitting it, and then you hear like a clicking sound as you see like one of the places you hit depressed slightly, and then it just kind of like swings open, revealing the room beyond,
Yeah, I'm just
which
gonna.
you recognize.
Whoa! I see a pool of water.
Yes.
Perhaps. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on that for a bit, I guess.
No, you're in that room now.
Oh, I thought you said I moved one brick. I was like, okay.
No. It was a door. You hit the switch by accident.
Oh, I see. Makes sense. I'm here now. Hello.
So Dabshba
Hello.
was like, "He's making fun of me," and he walks out here, and she's like, "Oh, Max! I found Max."
Did you miss me?
All right, we're gonna take a quick break while we wait for
Can't
Steve to get
imagine
back, and we'll be right back. Hello, this is Alan. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for watching Dungeon Dice Masters. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you check out our other videos on this channel. We have a couple of video game playthroughs up and are working to bring you more content. We string everything live to Twitch before the VOD goes live, so you can find our Twitch page in the About section of our YouTube channel, along with both Shell's and my Twitter handles. You can follow us on Twitter or Twitch or both to get notifications when we go live, so come hang out with us. Thanks again for watching, and now back to the show. All right, so you hear Dabshba come back into the hallway saying, "I found Max. He's over here," and you hear it's like a weird sounding, just weird sound against the stone in the next room over.
All right, I guess so. I will crawl back across the pit.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll another athletics
Okay.
check. Dabshba goes back out here with you guys.
We'll all rejoin with our friend.
Yeah.
Did we
bring him
did we
his
pick up
bones.
the orrery, right?
You could have.
I'm assuming we did.
Yeah. collected that and all his bones, brought it to him.
Make a wisdom save.
No.
I have to make
No.
a wisdom save.
No.
Let's just stare into it and come out. Like, what do you think, Tay? I think it's time for us to conquer the world. The age of man is nigh. The age of man is over. The age.
Javork has begun.
No, it has to be more like the age of the gnome begins. Inception starts playing.
I'd be down for the age of a gnome.
He looks exactly the same. He just shrinks 3 feet.
Yeah. Same body dimensions though, so like freakishly like weird arms, 3 feet tall. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? I'll say, Max, are you doing well? You don't look great.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop over with exactly 1 leg and half an arm only, and be like, "I've been better."
Well, can we put you back together?
Maybe. Do you have
Well, we
some
can
bones and like an hour's worth of work?
I just hold up the pile of bones, jiggle them in my hands.
My fibula.
We can take a rest if we need to. That's probably the best bet.
Yeah.
Like an hour rest. So I'll give him a chance to get some stuff back. I don't think I have Song of Rest yet, to my knowledge. I think it comes at level 3.
I thought that was level 2.
That's my knowledge. It might be. I don't remember.
It would be in features and traits on your over by the action tab.
I do have Song of Rest. If you can hear my performance. So, if you need to, I can use that to give you some extra hit points back.
So yeah, if you or any creatures who can hear your...
I'm allergic. Definitely allergic to any sort of healing magic.
Well, it's not healing magic that would hurt you per se. It's because it's not like it's not magic.
Yeah,
you just feel
get extra hit
rejuvenated.
Ah, yes.
You get an extra 1d6. So
If you spend
My
hit
bones
dice.
feel much more white.
Dabshpa's gonna kind of lick some of her wounds that she got by falling and like pick out the glass pieces. She is also going to try to recover some health.
yep, everybody gets 1d6 if they want to use anything for a hit die.
Excellent.
Can I help Max put his bones back together with all of my medicine knowledge?
Sure.
Be like, that goes there, that goes there.
Can I
doesn't
help
need
as
the
well?
Sure.
I feel like a new
16.
tiefling.
Dabshpa got 16 hit points back.
Aren't you excited, Steven, to learn new things about me every single time we play?
I mean, I assumed from the minute you took your mask off and we saw that you were a skeleton that you're a skeleton. So.
And now you know that I have a tail as well.
All right, so Max,
Hey,
at the end of
tail.
that long rest, at the end of your short
Stupid
rest,
little
what is
fucking
your
horns.
current hit points?
It should be 14. I'll change it in the thing.
All right, you've all rested, you've recovered, everybody's feeling better.
Yes, infinitely.
Dabshpa's still shooting side eyes over at Tay.
I'll do what any good bowler does in ignoring her.
So what you guys want to do? Yeah, you now see, by the way, Max left the secret door open in the bottom corner where he came from.
Max, you want to show us where you ended up?
Yes, did you find
I
anything?
was in a pit full of bones all the way over here.
Did you find anything of merit?
I found some bones.
We'll go that way just for the.
And listen, bones is one of the most valuable things in this world.
Gotta get the bones, my dude.
My dude, indeed.
I guess we'll take a look around the room. Is there anything of merit in here? Besides the trough full of bones?
Make me an investigation check.
Once again, this is not my
My passive is
skill.
17.
I got a 21.
21, 17. So you're looking around, and you're looking at the bodies, and you see that a lot of these bodies, a couple of them are wearing the insignia of Acquisitions Incorporated. A couple of them are wearing those kind of like red armbands, like the red handkerchiefs on their arm. Some of them are just wearing just generic clothing. There's just a lot of bodies from all over the place. There are quite a few though with the red handkerchief. You feel like maybe this is what happened to the red brand ruffians.
I mean, I'm no expert, but how long have they been here? I ask our resident medicine expert, Devotion. And they're skeletons. They've been here for a bit, but does living were made recently into skeletons? Like they had their flesh stripped off, or is this they've been here for a while?
Can I tell anything about how they became skeletons?
Make me on medicine or Arcana. Your chick. Your
I would
pick.
like medicine.
I think I'm trained in Arcana. I am not. Never mind.
That's only a 14. That was a shit
Max,
roll.
is there anything magical about these? Could you look at them with your arcane
Magic
I do have
senses?
that ability.
What?
I do have that. I am trained in arcane. I am.
Like you said, I don't have that ability. I was like, he's a wizard that doesn't know the arcane.
Yaha! I cheated on all the tests.
That's what I got through college too.
Take the charlatan background. That'd be great.
Not
I
a
want to do
wizard.
that now. I want to build a charlatan wizard.
Just a sorcerer that lies.
Not even. I know like a handful of spells, and then I'm just all talk.
A friend of mine did
Everything's
make
first level.
in the older editions of D&D made a like charlatan warlock whose whole shtick was that he pretended to be a wizard and would sell people bum magical items and then fucking leave town.
I did. I made a fake cleric. He was just a rogue.
Well played.
He knew prestidigitation from a feat, and that's the only thing he did. He's just like, sparkles.
Devotion, you got a 14 on your medicine check?
Yeah, it sucked.
Alright, so you don't know what the cause of death was for these people, or how long they've been dead. They're all skeletons, which leads you to believe maybe a while, but you do notice that they're pretty clean bones. Like, especially if you're being down in this crevice, you'd expected them to have just gotten some just dust or dirt on them by now. But they're clean. You can't pick any kind of like cause of death. They're just there.
Just look like bones to me. It's really hard to tell. There's so
Any luck
little
for
left,
you, Max?
Mr. Bone.
Can I make an arcana check to see if they've been affected by some sort of necromancy?
Yep, go
As
ahead.
that is my specialty. What's my arcana? Should be very high now. At this point. A non-natural 20.
Yeah, you do detect some trace of necrotic energy coming from them.
Interesting. Can I cast Identify as a ritual to figure out what's been affecting them?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I cast Identify as a ritual.
So you cast Identify as a ritual, you take the 10 minutes, you have the material component?
Ah, shit. No, I don't. Never mind. You're right.
You do not cast Identify as a ritual.
That's a whole lot. That's a hell of a lot for a first level spell. Jesus.
It doesn't consume it,
All right.
though, so it's reusable after you get it the first time.
I guess, but like, good lord.
Unless
gotta
you're
get
playing
that.
Jeremy's game. Then he's like, oh, you used Identify, your pearl's gone.
That's how it used to be, baby. I want to cast Diamond Dust, 250, or what cost Stone Skin? $250 every time.
Alright, so you're looking around, you see, I mean, obviously the passageway you came to, there's an opening up here to the north, which you can actually see into, probably from where you're standing, so let me go ahead and reveal that.
Oh, Null Bones.
And then there's an opening over here, and an opening further down to the southwest.
I will use stealth and take a look at this opening, then this opening.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to sneak up, basically peek down the thing and see what I see, and then come back.
So you work your
got
way... Yeah, go ahead and roll that stealth check.
Where is it at? I got an 11.
Alright, so you work your way to both. Nothing seems to be stirring or anything. You look
Okay.
down. This one looks like it goes to a passageway of some sort that turns. The other one looks like some stairs heading down.
And then I'm gonna get everybody to come with me. Then I'll check this one out too. Up north.
Let's do it. Hey,
then
take a
I'll
look
see-
out there. I see some more bones. I'm quite familiar with these things. I'll take a look.
Okay.
All right, let me reveal the room, and then I will read you the text.
Reveal to me the sweet, sweet bones.
You're not doing it right. You have to make us all roll a dexterity save to say we are unable to escape from the box text. Gets the party every time.
It does.
It really does.
It really does. So this area is the north end of a large natural cavern, but it has been finished with dressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. A dozen desiccated corpses and skeletal humanoids litter the floor of this small chamber. The stone of the north wall has been etched with intricate runes, but the pattern ends abruptly. The cavern continues for some distance to the south. You can make out several passages that open up off the larger cavern and what looks like a deep crevasse in the floor, which is where you just came from.
Oh, okay. So if we're looking from the opposite direction.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do you want guys to do the same thing, medicine and arcana, and then just to see if there's anything we look at it and it's just like, oh, of course, this is the skeleton room, wherein the skeletons appear.
I'm sure I'll get the same thing with my 24.
What did devotion get?
13. I didn't learn shit.
So yeah, the devotion, the most you can gather is you find it weird that mixed into this body are desiccated corpses instead of just all skeletons. Max, looking over the runes with your 24 Arcana check, you're able to determine that this looks like it's part of some sort of necromantic ritual that sacrifices the bodies to open a portal to the far realm. Something, however, went wrong, and the victims were consumed before the ritual was completed.
Do I know what went wrong?
No.
Can I copy down the ritual?
You can, but like looking at it, it is only part of the ritual.
Okay, I'm going to copy down this part. Obviously, I know that something went wrong, so I'm already eons ahead of these idiots. So I want to collect that knowledge for whenever I want to do this.
Okay.
Cool.
So, what do you think we should do? Proceed further in or clear our back area? There's 2 rooms we haven't gone and explored yet. I'd hate to have anything nasty sneak up behind us.
Whoever was here before decided that they were going to try to open up a portal to the far realms, but they failed. They're not here anymore. They were whisked off, and whatever sort of spellcraft they were trying to create. We should be mostly safe unless there's more of the same creatures that have moved in. There shouldn't be any sort of super intelligent life down here.
Well, I still think it's better for us to clear the area behind us. That way, if we do have to flee, we're not surprised if we're running out and, more of those corpses come out after us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good
That's a fair
idea.
point.
Then why don't we go here first? That seems like it's the simplest spot to start.
What's everyone's passive investigation?
11.
17.
12.
So Max, as you're walking out, something
17.
catches your eye, and you look down and you notice, when you just kind of like start moving some of the bodies around, you notice that all of them on their clothes or like etched into their bones have that same dragon skull with the sword etched into it that the scarecrows had. So it looks almost like it's more of a calling card than anything else.
Interesting. It seems that whoever we're dealing with has a sort of symbol that they have a proclivity for placing on bones.
I'm going to draw the symbol just so I can use it later if I need to show it to somebody.
Dragon with a skull.
Alright, then shall we go back and make sure we're all clear to the rear and then move forward?
Sounds good.
Alright, I'll head back there, and then I will, before everybody's walking up, I'll take a look at the lock and see if it looks like it's got any traps or anything on it, or the door looks like it's trapped, I guess I should say.
On that door?
Yes.
Make me a investigation check.
Okay. 8.
So this door doesn't have a lock on it, and it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Looks fine. And I open the door.
You open the door. Nothing happens.
I don't see anything out there. I just open the door and then I close my eyes. I don't want to see. Too terrible.
I want to make sure that I have my shield out. Doesn't know.
Alright. So, box text.
Oh,
Stacks
no.
of crates and casks line the wall of the storeroom.
That was short.
Yeah, that's a nice box right
Then
there.
I'll step in and look both ways, like up and down, left and right, I guess.
Make me a perception check.
All the cardinal directions.
4.
4. Looks fine. Let me reveal the rest of the room to you. Yeah, you just... that's the hide tool. That's not it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ba-dum.
Could be
Ba-dum.
I don't understand how that works. Okay, here you go.
Hey!
All right. I'll move in and take like a cursory glance. See, there's something that says like box full of magical items, deck of many things, 25 trillion gold, anything important.
Just a cursory glance. They're all unmarked crates.
Crowbar one of them open.
Okay.
The goblin pops out. Wow.
So
I knew this.
You take the crowbar and you just like hit one and just start prying it open, and then you hear a and then the sound of shattering glass, and then there's a small explosion.
Knew it.
As a glass of alchemist fire hits the ground. You're going to
Amazing.
take 2 points of fire damage.
Es brennt mir.
And you are on fire.
I learned this when I was in school. I turned to the party, completely calm, then began screaming and flailing around like a maniac.
Okay.
Stop,
No,
drop, and
I
roll!
was drop and roll.
Okay.
Always stop, drop, and roll. Don't move towards the body of water. Stop, drop, roll.
All right. So you
I'll
stop,
roll-
drop,
I
and
will do
roll
is I
back
will-
out.
I will roll on the floor towards the pool of water.
Fine, that's fine.
So yeah, you roll on the floor towards the pool of water.
Just screaming the whole time. Just the entire time.
By the time you reach here, the flames are extinguished. The room is still burning. All the crates are just going up in flames.
Well, I think you found a box of fire.
I did.
It's amazing how they're able to bottle that stuff.
Yeah. It was a good instinct to
fire.
stop, drop, and roll.
You hear a weird like sound coming.
I
From...
closed the door. Nope.
No.
Nope.
That sound's coming from Dabshba. You look over and her neck is like kind of shaking. It looks like she's laughing.
She's so rude.
I suppose you have to go for the small victories, don't you?
You know it.
I guess we can check out these doors over here too.
Which doors?
The ones up to our north.
I'll hold the rope so
Gotcha.
everyone can cross.
Yeah, we have like our rope brigade, our rope tower.
All right, Dabshba just flies over. Or Dabshba holds the rope so that you can cross, and then flies over
Aww.
because she can fly
Super cute.
and has 17
Good
strength.
girl.
She's my
Damn,
favorite.
girl.
All right, so yeah,
She's
you guys.
she's the best member of this party.
Same thing as before. Check the doors and then open them if they don't look they're dangerous.
Make me an investigation check.
8. I'm getting some good rolls.
8. There's no lock. There's just 2 big handles. Doesn't seem to be any kind of whatchamacallit, traps.
Okay, then I'll push them open and see what we get.
You push them open.
Just Cusco boom, baby. Slam
I
stores
can't wait till
open.
it's the Indiana Jones style boulder that pushes us all into the pit.
That's Tomb of Annihilation, man. All right, so
We don't know what you've done.
3 smashed human-sized coffins and 1 intact smaller coffin lie on the floor here. The larger coffins are carved of fine mahogany and lined with rotting silk. Humanoid bones scatter across the floor.
Ooh,
Got
Wow.
some fine mahogany.
prime. Collect those.
I look at the one in the corner and just go like, I'll let the dead lie. And start making my way towards the north. And as long as nothing interrupts me in a horrible, horrible manner, I will try to check out these 2 doors while they look at the rest of the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna take those bones.
Make me a investigation check.
Alrighty.
Can you find the bones?
That's a 22.
22. So you pick up 1 bone, and it feels weird when you're lifting it. It feels almost a little too heavy, and you hear some like rattling sounds as you pick it up. And then you notice that there's a very fine, almost like fishing wire, just attaching this bone to a bunch of other bones. Are you gonna follow the wire?
Yeah, I would love to follow the wire without touching it in any way.
So you follow the wire, and it's attached to a whole bunch of bones, and it leads back towards the smaller coffin in the corner.
Huh. Which is intact? What's it made of?
intact? Appears to be wood.
It's not like the other ones? Because you
it's
said
the
the
same-
larger ones were made of like a nice mahogany.
Yeah,
Is this
it's the
plywood?
same kind of mahogany material as the other ones.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna take that crowbar. I'm gonna pry this up. As the resident idiot of this.
While he's doing that, Tay, you're investigating the other two doors, Devotion and Dabshiva. Dabshiva's is watching.
Oh, what a horrible
Devotion,
sign.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna back up a square. I'm gonna put my shield up, before me and Dabshiba, and I'm gonna watch Max do whatever the hell he's doing.
All right, Tay. Which door are you investigating?
I'll do this one over here first.
Make me an investigation check.
Here we go, big money. Oh, that one's actually better. 14.
14.
Hey.
It is not locked. It doesn't seem to be trapped, but you do hear some sobbing coming from the other side.
Nope.
I'm gonna turn to the party and look over and just see him like fucking going to town on the
Yeah,
crowbar. And be like,
as you turn around and you start to say something to him, you see him pull out the crowbar, jam it into the coffin, and you see it just kind of go into the coffin instead of like the coffin just kind of like absorbs it. And you see eyes open up on the coffin. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
I quit.
Hey, how long has it been since you've got
It's over.
him
It's done.
with the mimic?
How did you fucking know? How did you fucking know that I would do it?
It's been like 3 years since you've got him.
It's been a while.
What are those shorts?
Right. It's fine. It's
Why
fine.
are
It's fine.
those shorts?
Woo! My initiative is a nat 20 because I fucking knew.
But
I
you didn't.
telekinetically knew the coffin.
I was not at all surprised by this insane occurrence.
Give me just a second to build the encounter.
John loves mimics. They're his favorite
He
monster.
loves them.
You must have loved Curse of Strahd. The fucking mimic door.
Oh my god.
Hated it.
All right.
I think we got him with
Tay,
the mimic door too.
Tay, you got a
9.
nat 20?
No, I didn't
9.
get a nat 20, I got
Max
a
got a
9.
nat 20. Devotion?
Every fucking time.
I got a 7 because I'm too busy
7.
enjoying life.
All right. So, Max, you're going to be going first. Tay, with your 9, you're up next.
Holy fuck. Alright. No. Thing.
I love that.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it hard.
All right. Yeah, your crowbar is currently
Come out
stuck to
swinging.
it, by the way.
I'm gonna let go. Fuck that crowbar. I don't need it.
It's my crowbar.
Sorry.
Now I'll have to use your legs for it.
It's gonna be 15 force damage.
15 force. Nice. All right. So, the 3 just magical. You want to describe what the little bolts of energy look like?
They look like little tiny skulls. Actually, they just pew 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 like the little silly.
Yeah, like
What is
3 greenish-looking skulls. Just say again.
Little silly symphony skulls.
Oh.
3 greenish-looking skulls just go flying out of his spellcasting focus and just go 1, 2, 3 right into the mimic, and you just hear like a like the dull impacts as the what looked like mahogany just kind of like ripples out from the impacts. Tay, you're up.
I'm rattled.
Okay. Then to. All right, I'll move up at least a little bit, but I'm not going to engage in melee. I'm going to basically, as I advance, use Vicious Mockery on the mimic.
Okay.
That way to see with Devotion if she wants to get into melee combat. If not, then I'll join in the next turn.
You got
Make a save.
You got a 10.
Okay, cool. 2 whole psychic damage, and then once again disadvantage the next attack roll.
All right. Anything else?
You know, for the sake of it, I haven't done it for a bit. I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration to inspire devotion.
All right.
I would do something, but also people have to go to work tomorrow, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to get my trombone out and play it at 10:30 at night.
Not tonight. All right, so consider yourself inspired. The Mimic's going to go next. It's going to just reach out like weird little like wood-ish looking pseudopods and it's going to swipe at Max at disadvantage. As it's moving around, you see a bunch of other like fishing, like all the other bones laying on the floor start rattling and shaking as if they were skeletons being reanimated.
Hmm.
Hilarious.
All right, disadvantage. That is going to be a 15 to hit Tay. Or not Tay, Max.
Yeah.
Max. To hit
What?
Max.
Naughty.
Max, what's your AC? It's teleports.
It's
Oh.
12, but now it's 17 because I said shield.
Shield. All right. So you see a pseudopod coming right for you, and you just cast shield, and this little greenish arcane energy field just springs up between you and it, blocking the attack. Devotion, you're up.
Do I notice what happened to the crowbar?
That it is stuck to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
then
just it's still just kind of like waving around in midair as this thing's moving.
I think I'm gonna make the decision then not to hit it with my mace because I'd like to keep it.
Fair.
I'm instead going to frost it because that's apparently what I do when I don't know what to do.
Okay. You need a better sight line
Oh. Okay.
because you got Max right in front of you.
Clamp.
Okay.
It was only a 12 though, so I don't think it worked.
That hits.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah. 2.
So the mimic takes 2 points of cold damage and is slowed as ice crystals start radiating out from the point of impact. With that, it will be Dabshpa's turn. She's gonna go, holy shit, and just like go up here and say, I got this, and she's gonna rear back her head. And just nothing comes out. And she says, I don't got this. Max, you're up, followed by Tay.
I'm gonna look at her and say, "It's all right, dear. Don't even worry about it. Just don't even worry." I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead because I wish this fucking mimic were dead. It needs to make a Wisdom save.
5.
Yeah, no, Jesus, no. Okay. It's gonna take 7 points of necrotic damage. It's like point and just fuck its ears up.
7 points of necrotic. Nice. Alright, so it's
Ding dong.
still...
Get wrecked.
You see it shudder a little bit with the cast of the spell, but it still is just like coming at you guys fierce. Tay,
I'm gonna move. I guess I'll move to here, just so that way Max isn't the only potential target, and I'm going to try to attack it with the rapier I have.
Okay.
And double check to make sure I got these numbers right. There we go. 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And it's 1d8. It is 8 damage. Does my rapier stick into it?
Yes.
Okay.
You said 8 points of piercing?
Yes.
Alright, so you stab into it, and it is just your rapier slides in, and then won't come back out. And you're like, oh no. Anything else in your turn?
No. I will stay where I am.
Alright, so
Unless I
it's
can try to pull the rapier out as a bonus action.
it is unfortunately entirely stuck.
Okay.
It will kind of like wrap a pseudopod up and try to hit your hand with it. That is a 17 to hit you.
That hits.
You are going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is now stuck to your hand.
Lovely.
Or was it just kind of like wrapped your knuckles? All right, Devotion, you're up.
All right. I would like to, I guess, Ray of Frost it again.
Okay.
Can I try to hit the pseudopod that's holding on to my friend?
You can, but it'll be more difficult.
Alright.
You do have
Gambler.
inspiration, though. Don't forget that.
Oh, well, I got a 22. I'm gonna save that.
Nice. All right, go ahead and roll that damage.
5.
All right. So the thing takes 5 damage and ice coats its pseudopod.
I'm gonna say, stop that.
All right, bronze dragon. Dabshpa's gonna go. I don't know how to help. I don't know how to help. And she's gonna move back and get out of the way. Max, you're up.
Me every day, right? I'm gonna. Fuck. I'm just do the same thing. I'm gonna do some more pointing and some more tolling, and let the bells ring.
All right.
Does
11
that
on
ring?
its wisdom save.
It does not work. I was a 2 necrotic damage as
Nice.
I ring a small bell in its ears.
Once again, it kind of shudders as you cast the spell. Anything else?
Teensy bell. No, I'm good.
Tay, you're up.
All right. I am going to So it's grabbed onto me. Can I attempt to get out of the grapple?
Yes, you may attempt to make me a acrobatics or athletics check, your
Okay.
choice.
I'll go with acrobatics. Does devotion freezing it help me at all?
Yes, your attempt is no longer at disadvantage.
Okay, cool. I'll take it. That is a grand total of 10.
You are still stuck.
Okay.
It is you can feel it like the adhesive kind of like weakened a little bit with the ice, and you're trying to pull out, but it's just got you too tight.
Okay. I will. I think I'll stay where I am for the moment.
All
I
right.
can't do anything crazy anyways. All I have is a bonus action left, so I'll just stay where I am.
All right. So the mimic's gonna go next. You're gonna see its lid of the coffin open, revealing this like a tongue and horrible, sharp, pointy teeth. And it's gonna try to bite you. At advantage because you are grappled by it. That is an 18.
That hits.
Well, that's okay. You are going to take 5 points of piercing damage and 2 points of acid damage as these teeth just close in on your arm.
Still got 2 hit points left.
Alrighty. With that, it will be devotion.
Alright, seeing that my friend looks like crap, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Okay. Fucking hell. So that is so far 4 damage, but let me, or 4 healing, but let me check something. First level highly, okay, and then you get an extra 2, so it's 6.
Alright, thank you.
Or no, 7.
It's an extra 3 because it's 2 plus the spell's
Yeah,
level.
7. Yeah, I got there. 7 damage. Or healing. God damn it.
Yeah, just fucking cast
Undamaged.
inflict
Die.
wounds, I just fucking die. Like,
I'm not
Blah.
used to being the healer.
Alright, anything else?
No.
Alright. Dabshpa still doesn't really know what to do. She's just kind of strafe back and forth very frantically. Can't get in there to bite it. Can't breathe on it. Kind of hard time to be her. Max, you're up. Tay is still grappled by this thing.
Don't like that either. The only thing I can do is just keep doing what I'm doing and try, good lord, to kill this thing with Toll the Dead. It's my best spell.
8 on its wisdom save.
Ha! More bells! 2 more necrotic damage.
Alright, it shudders again a little bit from the hit, but it still has him.
Jesus.
Anything
A
else?
single jingle bell.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. It's just like the bell at a like cashier's thing, just ding, 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 over and over again.
That would be annoying.
Yeah.
All right, Tay, you're up.
I guess I'll just use vicious mockery at the moment.
All right. What are you saying to it?
My wit is failing me at the moment. So something appropriately insulting.
All right. You got a 9 on its
Okay.
saving throw.
Only 3 psychic damage.
3 psychic.
You just look at him and say, "Nice teeth."
Yeah.
If it could speak, it would say thank you. The mimic is going to try to bite you again, kind of like it's basically chewing its way up your arm.
That's what I'm assuming is happening, yes.
16 to hit you.
That hits.
Doing 4 points of piercing and 4 points of acid.
Still in, baby.
Devotion, you're watching this thing just shred your friend's arm. What do you want to do?
I don't love it, I'll tell you that.
It is looking rough. It's getting there. It's like pieces of it are just like they're not holding their mimic shape like they were. They're kind of becoming more amorphous.
Okay, okay, I'm going to, because I don't have any of the materials for the spells that would be useful, I guess I'm going to Ray of Frost him. I hope that that does it.
Alright, go ahead, make an attack roll. You are still inspired.
I'm gonna use the inspiration. What's the inspiration at this?
It's 1d6 at this level.
Oh, dope. Okay, so that's 16. Or 18.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
4 points of frost damage, and it is chilled again as the ice just radiates on it. Devotion, that was your turn. Anything else?
No, I can't do anything.
Alright, Tabshba does nothing. Max.
I'm gonna cast Jim's magic missile and pay 1 gold to do it.
Okay. Did you not have normal magic missile?
I do, but Jim's magic missile does more.
Fair enough. Go
It's
ahead.
gooder.
It is way gooder. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Excellent. I do 6d4 damage.
And
Nice.
1 gold piece mysteriously disappears from your coin purse, unbeknownst to you. It was written in very small, like, legalese on the scroll. You didn't really catch that bit. Documents.
I do 21 force damage.
How do you want to do this?
I want to explode it.
All right, so
Everywhere. Across
you're
the room.
you're like, let go, and you create 6 little greenish skulls that all just shoot into it, and just like batters it, and just kind of like flickers back and forth like an old timey cowboy in a western, just kind of like getting battered back by bullets, and then you hear one go, and it goes, and it just lets go its hay and starts fucking flying around the room like a deflated balloon before landing up in the corner, just kind of collapsing in on itself like a deflated balloon version of a coffin.
Beautiful.
I look at the rapier, which I'm assuming is like, has it come loose of it, or did it come loose when it died or not?
The rapier and the crowbar both came loose.
Okay, because I was hoping I could just hold on to it and fly around the room. Just smash into the wall. No, I stand up and I pick up my crowbar and go, "Thank you, Maximilian." I'm going to cast, I don't think I have Cure Wounds on myself.
I can help you there.
If not, I can. If you're low on spells, I can use Charm Person.
To make me do it anyway.
Yeah, you want to help me? No, I can use healing word on myself if necessary.
I can do it.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Alan, I want to use my occultant abacus as the resident occultant because it's my job, and I want to study the. I want to read the kill. I'm gonna take a long look at it. I'm gonna make a cautioned, reasoned, professional guesstimation of what the fuck this is gonna how this is gonna affect our journey.
It's only 7 health to you, Steven.
That's better than nothing, thank you.
Yeah. Holy crap.
All right, so you kind of like just observe it and just spend some time just doing some math on your little abacus with little skull pieces, and you come to the conclusion you're just like, I gotta be more careful. I just gotta really rein it in a little bit here and just stop poking things I don't understand. It's going. It's like first Tay with the crowbar and the alchemist blast. Now me with the crowbar and the mimic. Like shit's crazy.
The crowbar is the catalyst for all
Yeah.
this.
Could
So
Hey, Alan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look up and say, we gotta watch out, guys.
what were you
Yeah.
saying, Rachel?
I was gonna ask, instead of casting that spell, can I do something else I didn't realize I had instead?
Wait, which spell?
I cast a healing spell, but can I
Yeah, what did
Can
you want
I-
to do instead?
can I retcon that to use my channel divinity? Because I didn't realize I get it back on a short rest.
Ooh, good choice.
Yes. Now keep in mind it will only how much health do you have to dole out with that?
10.
Okay, it'll only restore him to 7 because it can only take him up to half his hit points.
That's the same thing that
Is
you did
that a
before. It
thing?
just doesn't burn up your spell slot. That's
Yeah.
all. So that's probably
Okay.
a smarter choice then.
Let's do that. Let's do that right now. And then we can take a short rest whenever we feel it's time
Okay.
to take a short rest.
All right. So you see Devotion whispering a prayer over from the corner, and you feel a kind of like icy feeling flood through you, and it just kind of soothes all your aches and pains
Ah.
in your arm. It's like an icy hot, and then
Except it never gets hot.
you feel better.
Icy to make you not die, and hot to relax the pain away.
Alrighty.
As I walk up, I'll say to Maximilian, and point to the door that he's looking at, that one isn't dangerous, and then I'll check the one next to me over here.
Make an investigation check.
16.
16. You don't see any locks. You don't see any traps, and
Alright.
you don't hear anything on the other side.
I hear weeping on the other side of that other door over there, so I'd be careful before you open that. Let's go this way first.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
okay.
don't you think we should help whoever's crying? I think that's probably the more prudent. Or, like,
I
the
look
more
down at the
important
mimic
thing
and
to
go, then you can go in first this time.
Oh, also everybody gets 150 XP for the mimic fight.
do. Oh, cool. I would love to go in first.
I will.
don't
I will
mind.
open the door myself.
Which
but I'll
one?
do it carefully. The one that I am standing in front of.
Alrighty.
I really hope that after looking at the thing, we didn't learn anything from this and just walking into the next room and immediately have another fight.
It seems like that is what happened.
We've learned nothing! Just go to the next room and start
I've
fighting.
learned not to poke things, not to open anything. That's different.
Alright. So this long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floors of the cells, the rusty iron hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. The room reeks of filth and death. The corpse of a dragonborn rots in the cells to the north. To the south, a similar cell holds 2 living prisoners, who I don't have tokens for.
2 living what?
2 living prisoners.
Prisoners.
Oh, okay. I'll walk past when everybody gets to the opens and I'll say, don't worry. I'm at least semi-capable of talking. And I'll come in and I'll say, hello, do you 2 need immediate attention? It's going to take a moment to get this door open, but we can get you out of there.
So they're both. Is it gonna let me turn around? Yeah.
Facing the wall.
Yeah,
Like
it's the
the
Blair
Blair
Witch, they're in the corner. Do you need help? Oh, the camera! Oh no!
So yeah, looking at them, I've got a description of them somewhere.
While you get the description, I'm going to whisper into Devotion's ear. I'm going to tell her to say, like, get ready to heal them, but I'm going to lean close and say, like, I'm not good at reading people's intentions. Maybe
So-
you can help with that.
I think
Both-
I'm actually very good at it. Don't worry, I'm very good.
I.e.,
both-
I need you to do the insight for me because I ain't wise.
I got you.
They're both relatively young-looking half-elf women. They're just wearing simple townsfolk clothing, and they're both just like streaked with just dirt, and just kind of look. They're kind of recoiling away from you, and said, "Help us, please."
I'm going to like kneel down and take my time getting my tools out to pick the lock. Essentially, giving me some time to ask them questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, what are your names and how'd you get here? Most of all,
And they seem like really, really weak, and they're having a hard time speaking.
I look at devotions.
The problem is there's no good way for me to heal 2 people without killing all of my spell slots unless we take a short rest.
We can
in
always
front
take a
of
rest
them.
afterwards if we need to.
Well, I need to kind of take one before so I can get
okay.
my channel divinity back to be able to
Well, it's
heal
going to
them
take
both.
me a while to get this lock open. We could always rest after we get them out and that gives us a chance to address their injuries and everything.
Yeah, while he does that, I'm going to, through the bars, try to get them to sign the consent decree forms.
They kind of reach for the pen, but they're unable to sign. They're just too weak right now.
I'm gonna help them.
All right, they sign.
Of course.
They sign your consent forms.
Okay.
You move the hand for
Just
them.
bury that.
Okay, then I'll start working on the lock. Can I do the old school D&D of take 20, where you just take a while to get the best you can? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I mean, what I'll do is, while I do this,
Max can also just pick locks, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have fingers that can do that.
Oh, okay, then perfect.
Yeah, I'll just reach in with my hand and try to pick the lock.
All right, go ahead and make me
Because
that
I'm realizing now I don't have that. I thought I took that skill set, but when you told me that, so I took forgery instead. So I'll let you take care of it.
It's a sleight of hand.
It would be a dexterity check with proficiency.
Oh, that's even better. That's 21.
21. So you just go, and the padlock just clicks open and just falls to the ground. The chains come
I got these
loose,
skinny fingers, you know.
and the door swings open.
Can I have been resting through this time, or is it not enough time yet?
You could begin resting, but it will take you a full hour. It only took him a minute to open the door.
Okay, I'm
The
going to...
the girls reach for you. They're like, "Do you have any food or water?"
Yeah, I'll take some of the rations I have out and pass them my water skin.
They just as weak as they are, they just start ravenously just tearing into the rations.
I'll give them some time to recover. Then once they seem like they're actually able to kind of communicate, then I'll start asking them the questions again.
Okay, so during your short rest here, they both seem stabilized. They're both eating. They're regaining some of their strength, although they still look pretty weak.
While we rest, I'll same thing as before. I'll do Song of Rest.
Sure.
Again, and also spend a hit die to actually get myself some health back too.
Okay.
So nice.
I'll tap along to the music. I'll play the xylophone on my ribs like
every cartoon.
Like Silly Symphony.
Yeah.
And then once they're recovered, I'll ask them hey, what are your names? How'd you get down here? What's been going on here?
Yeah, as soon as we get through the short rest, I'd like to use my channel divinity and split the healing between them because it looks like Che is back to full.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, all right. They will kind of both. Some of the color comes back into their faces. They're like, "Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for rescuing us. Can we go?" Or
I just need you to just reinitial these forms because when you first signed your signature is kind of wobbly because you're weak and it's a legal thing. It's so hard.
Sure.
I know.
And they'll both go ahead and sign the forms.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay.
Yes,
How did
you can
prove your-
go whenever you need to. We were just trying to get some more information. We're going to be delving further in here, and if you could give us some more clarification on what we might face, if we can find more people that are potentially trapped in here, you'd just be helping them.
They're like, "Yeah, of course, okay." The older one kind of steps forward. She says, "My name is Abella. Is Abella.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is my sister O'Sherry. we're the Splint Figs. The Red Brands, they killed our father for standing up to them and then threw us in the cell, I don't know, weeks ago. I haven't seen really anything from any of the Red Brands, though, in a couple days now. No one's come to give us any food or water. We've just been left here with the corpse.
Is this the sherry that the famous bard Stephen Perry has sung about?
I don't believe so. I haven't even left Fandolin.
Are they? You said they're half elves, right?
Yes,
The corpse in the opposite room is a dragonborn, you said?
it is a dragonborn.
We should probably get that one out of there too, just so we can bury it.
That's that was one of the mercenaries. His name is Drasko Blackbears. He found us, and he just refused to kill us. We were talking to him a little bit. He was bringing us food and water.
And they threw him in there.
Well, he went out the one day, and then, a couple hours later, a couple more of the brigands kind of dragged his corpse in and just chucked it in the cell.
All right. Well, what I'll do is, if you want to start working on the lock and check him out, I'll get them across the pit and get them towards the exit.
I'm just gonna tell them, take heart, dears. The Red Brands haven't been seen in town for a while, and it looks like most of them. Oh, you're not gonna have to worry about them anymore.
Oh, okay. So you kind of start shuffling them towards the door.
Yeah.
Max, are you opening the cell while you're doing this?
Yeah.
What's
I'm
your
gonna
passive perception?
Ah!
Oh God, Steven!
I've teleported to the Shadow Realm now.
You said passive 12.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you go ahead and make your lockpick check.
Fun. 9.
9. So your finger just kind of gets stuck, and it takes a little bit to get your finger out without actually breaking it. And you manage to get your finger out, just relatively unscathed. But this delay may have saved your life, as you now notice the Dragonborn start to move, and you hear a ragged breathing coming from its direction. And he turns, and it's got a long tongue hanging out of its gaping jaw that looks way too wide.
You put 2 in?
Huh? No, it's not a
No,
mimic.
it's not a mimic.
You think the corpse is a mimic?
I was
pretending to be dead.
It is a ghast that has just turned.
Oh no!
Just a mimic in the shape of a humanoid person.
So it jumps
They
up
did
and
make
runs
those.
over it. It runs over and it just sticks its arm out of the bar and is trying to claw at you.
Can we
The girl starts screaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them to get out of the room.
It is, however, locked in. So
I was gonna say, can we just once they get out of the room, can we just close the door and form a firing line and just fucking cut it down with over the course of probably an hour and a half using cantrips?
I don't think it'll take that long.
Chill touch.
I keep telling him it's dumb because he can't get out of the cage.
Alright, so yeah.
You're stupid.
You funnel them
No.
out into the hallway with the dead mimic.
Starts crying.
You funnel them out into the hallway with the dead mimic, and you start kind of working on just killing this thing. It takes a little while, but you do manage to just destroy it.
Can I use the short bow?
Yeah, you can have the short bow.
Sure.
How about I give
Okay.
you that short bow finally? Wouldn't that be nice? And 20.
Wouldn't it be
count
nice
them,
if I had a
20
short bow?
Arrows.
Alright, so you kill it, everybody gets 150 XP. I'm not even going to do this fight because it's locked behind a bar. I
Right,
can't
oh,
possibly.
That's why I
Yes.
figured it would be
Right?
pretty trivial.
Yeah, it's pretty trivial to just kill it with enough. I mean,
You
you've
did
got
it,
plenty.
guys. We're heroes.
You got all the time in the world. So you kill this thing.
How
And
many
the
experiences
Dragonborn
do we get?
gas slumps back against the wall. What was that, Rachel?
How many experience?
150.
Dope. Dope.
Daph
Uh,
was like, I'll get the girls out of here.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, do you
And
want
they're
to
just
introduce
they look
them to
over and they
Jacksonville?
see this dragon, and she's like, "Stop!" and just kind of like waves a claw at them, and they just like go stock still.
We're like,
Don't
"Oh,
worry, she is with us.
she's the sweetest."
Meanwhile, I imagine like, don't worry, she's with us. You suck, you suck, you suck. Don't worry, she's fine. Die, die, die! Just screaming at the fucking ghast.
All right, so Dabshpa's gonna start escorting the characters out.
She's such a good girl. God damn it.
Once we get that, we'll
Steven's
head
moral
this
enemy.
way.
Alrighty.
And once the party is assembled, we'll open the door up.
Did you just kill the gas and then just leave that door shut? You're just like,
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
you,
him.
and then just left.
Yeah, what's he
I
got?
guess we can do is we can search his body.
I thought you were killing it for a reason.
Yeah, it's his gas.
I mean, I can't. I already tried to open the door. Can I try again?
Technically would have been your best effort.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, fuck it. I don't see any point.
Yeah, padlock was kind of rusty. We weren't able to unlock it.
Yeah, we killed it because it's a fucking threat. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. What if it came after us?
Yeah, what if it had a bolt? What if eventually it smashed its fingers against the wall so they get boned and it picks the lock itself, comes after us? You know?
What if it had a short bow and 20 arrows?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Alright.
dumbass, ass, face ass.
What if it keeps reanimating? We keep killing it and get infinite experience points. Alright, we'll open this door and head north.
Alright, so you open that door, revealing a short passageway that ends in a dead end with a door on the right.
Aces.
If I could reveal the area, that would be fantastic.
If I could reveal it, I would.
There you go.
All right. Same as always. Checking for traps.
Make an investigation check.
Do you want me to go first? Because I'll do it. I don't mind.
I
big
got a
up
13.
sure want to go in front?
What was
Listen,
that, John?
I'm just scouting. All I'm doing is scouting. I'm expecting once the door opens up, someone else is supposed to go in.
Alright. So, you listen, you hear nothing, you peek through the little keyhole, you see nothing, but it is locked.
All right. Well, I touch the door. I listen to the door. I feel the door. Then I go and just like touch the door with my tongue to see how it looks and go. All right.
It tastes metallic.
It's
and
fine.
a little dusty.
It's I turn and look at the skeleton. It's locked.
Alrighty. Are you trying to open this one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make that check.
As a rules question, if John was
Yep.
to take off, if Max was to take off one of his fingers and hand it to someone who had lockpicking proficiency, could they use it as a lockpick?
I would not allow it, because they would not be proficient
Okay.
with fingers.
I'm just
He is
asking.
Well, I'm a bard.
technically...
I got the magic fingers.
You do
He's
have
got
jack of
half
all trades. You would have
proficiency
half
with
proficiency. But yeah, no. Technically, Maximilian is not proficient with thieves' tools. He is only proficient when picking locks with his skeletal fingers.
So then, question for that: if I removed my entire arm, and could they hold my arm while I myself use my finger to pick it?
No, because once detached from you, the necromantic energies do not suffuse between you, so you cannot move it.
What if we took 7 arms and all like jerry-rigged them together? We had one real long arm.
We have all those bones.
The necromantic energy kind of fades as you get further away from the source. So like,
I
At
wouldn't have
the
given that much
end,
explanation. I would have just said no. But you know, hey, bully to you for thinking of one.
We need magic
I hate the fact that
myelination.
you applied electricity to this.
it's got
like,
diminishing returns.
Yeah.
The circuit
Once
is
the
not strong enough.
Once the bones are 400 feet away, they stop being effective.
Magic myelination.
Alright, so I dexterity check.
Yeah, with proficiency.
Jesus. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. 10? 10.
You do manage to open it. It's not a difficult lock. It's a very simple lock. It's like, you know, those little push locks. You just like poke the thing in.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
just
go some bobby
yeah.
pin.
yeah. You open it up. You could have picked the bobby pin, but you open it up. The door is now unlocked.
I did it.
Huh.
It was extremely difficult.
I don't
This
believe
was
you.
like at least a 16 ton lock.
Devotion, you're up. Breach and clear.
Okie dokie, and I'm open the door.
All right, so Devotion kicks the door open. This room is breathtakingly empty.
Nice.
I don't trust it.
Well,
I'll look real hard.
at least you know no one's behind us. I mean,
Alright.
yeah, can we see if this is a secret door?
Um,
Tap on the wall a couple times.
go ahead and make me an investigation check.
12.
12. So you kind of like feel around and you do find a little secret door that opens up into that next area beyond.
Click.
Devotion, make me a perception check.
That one. My eyes don't work.
You don't sense anything.
Blind.
Don't you just sip?
Alright, well, onward and upward, friends.
Takes the longest sip in the world.
All right, so you guys are heading back out into this cavern. You hear some rustling coming from the other end of the cave, down here where this rubble is.
Hmm.
I don't appreciate
Not a fan.
that.
I'll sneak forward, I guess.
Okay. So you sneak forward. The rustling is getting
Not well.
louder and louder. Louder. You see some of the stones from that
Oh,
rubble
I go
that's blocking the passage start to fall
This
down.
way, so I have some cover.
Okay.
And I peek around that rock and just stare at it.
Yeah, you see some of the rocks from the rubble here that's blocking the passage start falling, and then you see a little bronze snout poke through. And Dabsba crawls her way out, and she says, "I thought that smelled familiar. This leads to the cave that I was sleeping in last night."
Well, at least you found another exit.
It's off in the woods a little
Quite
bit
a
outside of
convenient
town.
coincidence.
Well then, friends, north or south?
Well, I'm
south.
gonna go with north because it's shorter for me.
I want to go with south because you've both made terrible decisions so far, and it's my turn.
I'm
Alright.
Yeah,
with
that's fair.
Devotion. Let's go south.
That's 100% fair, and I agree entirely.
I'll sneak down the hallway to the intersection and peek my head around the corner.
All right.
22.
22 for your stealth roll. All right, so you come to this area. It is a hallway that has the door at the north and south ends.
All right, I'll let investigation. I'll let devotion check the door to the south, and I'll go to the north and check the doors again.
You should just call her whatever skill you want her to perform.
All right.
This is rude.
I want insight.
Make me an investigation.
This is anti.
Both of you guys make me investigation checks.
I got a 4.
Alrighty.
I'm not good at this. Why is this my job?
Tay, you investigate the
good at
door.
this,
It doesn't seem locked. Doesn't seem trapped. You don't see, hear, or smell anything.
How does it taste? Describe the door's taste in detail.
Dusty.
Good. Well, I mean, I had to get my fetish in here somehow because I got denied my vor fetish earlier with the mimic. You asked for this.
All right, Devotion. How about you?
I got an 8 because I refused to taste the door.
Same thing. You don't smell,
I got a 4 and I
see,
did taste it.
hear anything. Doesn't seem locked.
Seems fine to me. I don't know.
I looked to devotion then. Which way then, Chief?
Kick.
So you kick and make me a.
The one.
Let me read that
Door.
part.
That's not fair. I make one decision.
Make me a strength check.
All
Okay.
right.
That's at least better. It's probably this door is just blocked.
A strength check,
Yes.
like athletics. Or a
Well,
save?
I'll give you athletics.
Okay. 16.
All right, so you kick the door and it comes loose a lot easier than you expected. You kind of stumble into the room and fall prone on the floor.
That's rude.
There was, apart from a fallen goblin statue that blocked the door, this room contains only 4 beds. Each is covered in torn sheets, its straw mattress crawling with bugs. Let me reveal the room to you. I believe they drew the little statue there too.
You fall prone and are surrounded by ring wraiths.
I don't like that.
I mean, at least they
How
are practicing
dare
good
you.
social distancing by keeping 2 of the beds in the corner.
All right, so yeah, Devotion, you are like right here and prone. Make me a perception check as you tripped over the goblin statue.
It's not good. 7.
You hear a snarling sound and smell just the stench of death. And you look up and see
Grandpa.
Grandpa Lich. Where have you been? No, you see a rotting, snarling cockatrice hiding under the bed, staring right back at you. I need you to roll initiative.
Guys.
Well, that one went better. Well, we've all made one bad decision tonight then, so we're all on the same page.
Hell yeah! I'm glad that I'm not the resident dumbass anymore.
Well, no one
No.
said you weren't.
Let me have this.
No. You earned it first.
Please.
You were the first one.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, that's auto-correcting the frickin' cockatrice.
What's it autocorrect to?
It auto-corrected to cockatoo.
Aw.
Well,
I was like, that's not right.
But you
I
should
had
put that
a,
in.
I had a character in a game that I was DMing for where his character's name was Ruthalin, and every time I typed it into Google Docs, it auto-corrected it to Ritalin. So my notes are full of like, Ritalin's master so-and-so says this.
Good God.
Can't wait till I read that in 5 years.
Alright, so, initiatives. Tay.
24.
Nice. Max.
9.
Devotion?
13.
Okay. I'm gonna roll these. Alright, Tay, you get to go first. As you,
All right.
you hear Devotion make a yeep sound.
I turn and see that she fell, and being the gentleman that I am, I'll walk into the room and just help her up.
Alright.
So I mean, I don't know there's anything under the bed, so I just reach down and like just pick her up and like brush her off and go, "What happened? You all right?" That's all I do. I don't do anything else because, to my knowledge, everything looks like it's hunky dory right now.
Alright, Devotion, you are no longer prone. Why can't I take off that?
Mm.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer again.
That's always the problem.
That is always the problem.
Don't you see, Alan?
Alright, so with that, it will be Dabshpa's turn. Dabshpa is going to kind of come crawling up and just be like, "Hey, what's that smell, guys?" She's gonna come into the room here. But she does not yet see the cockatrice. It's gonna be the cockatrice turn. This one's gonna come snarling and running out of the bed. And is going to make an attack at Devotion with a bite. That is a crit fail, so it is like scrabbling out of the bed. Devotion, I'll let you make an attack of opportunity.
Love to. Sweet. That's gonna be... Whoops. Whoops. I struggle to navigate D&D Beyond for no reason. 21.
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7.
Macing damage.
Nice. You hear a crunch as you bring your mace down right on this thing. And it just kind of like slams back into the ground and then bounces back up a little bit. With that, a second one is going to come out from underneath this bed and just run up and attack Dabshpa. With... It's going to make a bite. Ooh, that's a hit. It's a 19. It's going to deal minimum damage. 2 points of piercing damage. And... Ooh. Dabshba is going to fail her con save, and radiating out from the point of where it was bit, you're going to see Dabshba start turning to stone.
Oh, well, that's not good.
And Dabshba's going to be like, ah, ah! And then you're going to see the stone just envelop her face, and she's just going to go still.
Does it one turn, or does it go over multiple turns?
I believe it's just one turn.
Oh, well, shit.
So that's what we're going with. She is now stone. So with that, it will be devotion. You're up.
Holy fucking shit. Alright, I'm gonna hit this other one again and try to kill it.
Okay.
Real quick. That's a nat 1. That didn't work.
Cockatrice is going to make an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Retaliation.
Oh,
It's
God.
another nat 1.
Oh, no.
Do I get to make an attack of opportunity on it?
No.
Aw, come on, Alan, it'd be fun.
No, that's.
As you both fail and just start wrestling on the floor.
Well, I'll let Tay make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. I'm allowed to this time. I'm just standing there watching the fucking like failures. You're flailing around and like stumbling around and it's trying to stumble around to hit
You
you.
just kick
I'm
it.
like,
Yeah.
that is a 13 to hit.
13 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. No, it does. Wait, does it? Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
I was looking at Dabshba's stat block. I was like, 17 AC.
Alan, why?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that hits.
That is 10 damage.
10 damage. This thing is looking rough as you're just taking off pieces of it. Max, you're up. Followed by Tay. John, we can't hear you.
I muted myself because of the yelling. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on the one that just attacked my friend and move right to here so I can see. And I'm gonna hit this one right here.
The one on the right? Okay.
Yeah, with Chill Touch. Get chilly. 19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And it has an extra effect against undead, correct?
Yep, sure does. 17, and it's gonna have disadvantage on attacks against me.
17 damage?
I'm wrong. 7.
Oh,
I said the wrong
Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's that
80
good.
damage. It kills everyone.
Oh.
We all died
Explosion.
So yeah, a skeletal hand just like flies out and grabs the cockatrice by the mouth and wrenches it off of Dabshba.
All right.
Tay, you're up.
I'm going to attack the one that we've been beating up on.
Okay, go ahead and make that attack roll. While you're doing that, side note, Tay, your passive investigation, you do notice that the little goblin statue on the ground has bite marks in it.
Oh, lovely. 22 to hit. I mean, the 13 hit last time, so I'm assuming
yeah,
that hit.
that definitely
5 points of damage. Does that kill it?
It does not. It is
Okay.
still alive.
Then I will attack with the offhand dagger as my bonus action then.
Okay.
That's a 19 natural, so another 3 points of damage.
It is hanging in there, but it is looking extremely
Okay.
rough.
And then I'm going to move. Actually, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
All right. That is a weird way to phrase that. I'm gonna have to look that up later. All right, so the cockatrice is gonna go. It's gonna reach up and snap its jaws at the elf figure that just stabbed at it. That's an 8. So you,
Thankfully, I am safe for the moment.
yeah, you nimbly dance out of the way. The second cockatrice is going to turn and is going to run to here. And is going to attempt to attack Max, who has half cover and is at disadvantage. Yeah, that's a fail. That's 6 to hit.
Nope.
All right, and with that, we are back to devotion.
Alright. I'm going to, I guess, just slam this one on my left real quick.
Come on and slam.
It's only 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. It just
Damn.
kind of like recoils out of the way, getting a little wiser to your attacks.
Could I, as an offhand, just like kick it?
You kick it to no effect.
Oh, like unarmed strike is like a thing, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they don't usually let unarmed strikes be like dual wielding.
Okay.
So, plus a mace isn't a light weapon, so you don't get to two weapon fight
I
with it
guess
anyway.
that's a good point.
Max, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this fucking chicken.
Okay. They are small, by the way. They're technically considered small creatures. They are roughly chicken-sized.
Exactly, little chicken. It's gonna have to roll a wisdom.
Rice, chicken, no rice.
It got a 3 on its wisdom save.
Get wrecked, my guy. It's gonna take 8 points of necrotic damage.
It's going to take the 8 points of necrotic damage. It too is looking rough as it recoils away from the sound of your Dolores bells.
Ding dong.
Anything else?
No.
Tay, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna attack the one here with the I'm trying to think what the best hit option is here. I'd rather guarantee it's dead. I'm gonna attack it with the rapier first.
Okay.
That's a natural 20, so
Okay.
I'm assuming
That's this
that
one.
the minimum I can do is 9 damage plus
Yeah,
3,
that'll
so
kill
12
it.
damage. Yeah. So that the bottom one down here, and
Yeah,
then
You put that one out of its misery.
so I stab into its throat, then I turn with the offhand dagger and stab at the other one
Okay.
over here. That is a 17.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is unfortunately just 1 point of damage.
All right, so that one is still standing despite looking rough. It is going to turn and attack at you now, now that you have stabbed it in its flank. That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
You are going to take... 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Don't worry, I'm very good at Constitution. Just kidding, I'm terrible at it. 14.
14. You resist the petrification.
Nice.
As there's just a weird, like, gray, flaky area around the bite mark, but you managed to shrug it off.
Nasty little bastards.
Devotion, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna smack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right here and try to wail on it to get its attention.
Sure.
Alright, 19.
19, that hits. Go and roll damage.
8.
8. It is still alive. It is hanging in there. Well, it's still unalive, anyway. Max, you're up.
I'm gonna keep tolling the shit out of this one next to me. Another dex save as I ring the bells of death in its ears.
You mean wisdom save. That is a 4.
Or yeah, that's the one. It still fails. Alright. That'll be 8 necrotic damage.
Alright, it's going to recoil away as the bells just ring out, and only it can hear them. It's just going to keep on recoiling away and backing away into a corner where it's just going to slump over, just destroyed.
Nice.
Yay!
We did it.
Turn to check.
Everybody get 67 points XP.
Well,
Check on
Fixed action.
one Dabshba.
Yeah.
Dabshba is currently a stone statue of Dabshba.
I like that.
Dude, does anybody know anything about these little beasties? Could we maybe check our intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone have Arcana or Nature checks?
I have Arcana. I can check.
Okay.
I do not have nature, so I can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm not helpful here.
19.
So you know generally that cockatrices tend to be more like scavengers, and their petrification is only a temporary effect that should wear off after 24 hours.
All right. I'm gonna pat the statue. Say, "Not to worry, my dear friend. She should be back to normal within a day." That is my official prognosis.
Your passive investigation, you also realize that both cockatrices have a tiny sigil etched into each of their beaks.
Is it
What
the
do
one we expect it to be?
Let's go
It
with
is.
Yeah.
Spoopy. Well, I suppose we take our less than chatty friend now, maybe to the entrance, so we don't forget her on the way out.
Well, I don't think we'd ever forget her, but it's better to keep her safe.
You want to do anything with the goblin too?
Fuck the goblin.
I guess we can take the goblin too. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
this
we'll
goblin.
take the
Nice
goblin,
friend.
and then where I know where to.
You guys are taking 2 short rests.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so.
It's probably about noon now. You see, like one of its toes actually start twitching,
I'm
and some color starts returning to it.
gonna just wait for it to get up.
So the statue you would also notice the statue is not armed.
I'm actually gonna go here and wait for the statue to get up.
Okay.
I will flank here.
All right. So the statue eventually, regains all of its color, and kind of like looks around and just like recoils away from the statue of Dabbishful, like ah! Looks around and sees all of you guys and just kind of like backs into the corner where Dabbishful meets the wall and just kind of cowers away from you all and says, "What do you want?"
We just
Who are
have
you?
some questions, and if you answer these questions, you'll be free to go on your way.
Okay.
What's your name? How'd you get here? Where are you from?
My name is Droop. I worked here. I did menial tasks.
Do you know anything about the large ditch full of the freshly dead, or the room full of the not so freshly dead?
I don't know anything about the ditch being full of bodies. There was some bones in the room to the north. Some weird ritual. I don't know. What's his name was doing some weird shit.
What did he do that was so weird?
He's weird magic shit. I don't know. I just dragged the bodies. I didn't. That's all I'm good for.
Do you know who you work for?
Hold on, I can barely hear John, and you and Rachel were talking at the same time, so I didn't hear either of you. John, what were you saying?
You drag the bodies for who?
Okay, and Rachel, what did you say?
Do you know who you worked for?
So he's gonna kind of like look at you guys, say, Hooper,
Hooper?
Hooper.
Well, who the hell is Hooper then?
I worked for Hooper.
Describe Hooper even a little bit.
Hooper Greenshoop. He has his office over there, and he's gonna point north, like towards the other door you guys haven't gone through yet. Says he's no wizard. He works here, does his weird shit. He was hired by a couple different people to do stuff.
And he's... Never mind, he's a wizard. After you'd go to this cavern, there's another passageway far to the north of here. What's in that room?
That goes to the same place. I can lead you around if that'll let me go.
Now, I think we'll be able to walk there ourselves. Do you think of anything we could ask this, Droop, I think her name was?
Droop, yeah, Droop.
Droop, okay.
He was hired for these rituals, and he had his goons attack the place upstairs. They were wearing disguises though, so people wouldn't know who they were. And then he killed some of them for the ritual. And there was something about a dwarf. I don't know.
Does the name Cragmole Castle mean anything to you?
Oh yeah, Crackmore Castle. That's north of here.
Could you, like, pull out the map? Mark it on my map.
Okay. And he's just gonna kind of like pick up a little piece of like.
I handed some stuff from the forgery kit.
Okay, he's like, oh, Cran! He's gonna make a big X mark, like about 25 miles north of Phandalin.
Anything else you think to ask this fine creature?
No, he's a good boy.
Do be careful when you leave, and I'll step out of the way, and I'll say, it should be safe all the way back to the entrance, but be careful. The townsfolk may not take well to a goblin running around out there, so I'd suggest try to be sneaky when you leave.
Is everyone else dead?
As far as we can tell,
Maybe I work for you now. I'll just stay here. You don't kill me, and I'll do cleaning stuff like that.
I mean, I don't know that this is
I
our
work
castle
hard.
now, but
I like the idea of having someone around to keep an eye on things, watch the camp.
No problem
Especially
with an
right now. How
employee.
about this? We'll give you a very simple, easy task.
Okay.
What you'll do is you'll take our friend here, who is petrified just like you were, and take her to the entryway up where the pool's at and keep an eye on her.
He's gonna like look over to Dabshpa, and who's like probably twice his size, and be like,
Fine, we'll move it. All you have to do is watch her.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm gonna drop a quick document of employment.
I was gonna ask you for
Good
that.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have Droop sign his little droopy signature.
okay.
I write him into my book of like NPCs that I essentially get. The Rolodex of people that you like know,
Yeah.
so I can take on his appearance if necessary.
All right. So Droop's gonna like sign the form for devotion. Be like,
Okay, I work for you, boss man. I watch over the dragon.
Yeah, we'll take Dabshiba to like the entryway and just
What?
set her down there.
What color dragon is it?
She's bronze and she's delightful. You're gonna love to meet
Oh,
her.
bronze dragon. That's
Yeah.
new.
So you make sure.
Is there a green one flying around here somewhere?
Oh,
I
I'm
heard
sorry.
about a white dragon close by. I don't know. There's a lot of dragons.
Okay, when you say a green one flying around here, what?
It's like north-ish, somewhere in the
Oh.
woods.
That's
Take the map
better.
out again.
I don't know where. I just heard there were sightings.
Oh, fuck.
Large, small.
I don't know. I just heard green dragon, and that was it for me.
all right. So you guys carried the statue back out to the cellar room, and Droop is in there just kind of watching it, doing his job. I didn't mean to take the cockatrice out there too. That was an accident.
Take them both out. Keep it on the
Yeah.
cockatrice too. If it rots, it'll beat the hell out of you.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You are back in the stairwell.
Might as well head back up north. We know they both come to the same spot, so
All right. You already
Absolutely.
investigated this door and didn't
Seems
hear,
fine.
see, smell anything.
Do you want me to kick it open again? I know I didn't do that well, but at least I didn't die.
please.
Kick.
All right, you kick the door open. It flies off its hinges. A 5-foot diameter circle of dark energy crackles in the northwest corner of the room. I should reveal the room.
What?
Darkness, imprisoning me, all that I say.
Yeah.
God damn it.
5-foot diameter circle of dark energy crackles in the northwest corner of the room. The walls are etched with complex runes, as well as drawings in charcoal and some reddish substance. These runes pulse with the same energy as the portal, surging and ebbing in a steady rhythm.
I don't like
As you
this.
as you walk into the room via kicking it, there is just a pulse of energy that runs through the portal, or along all the runes into the portal, and a gibbering mouther crawls out of the portal. I need you guys to
You
roll
know, I'd rather it
initiative.
didn't.
Oh, my favorite.
You like the mouth man?
They're a fun monster. Don't
They
get
are a
used to
fun
them,
monster.
sadly. Because they're not a super duper high CR monster, but they're really fun when they show up. Because they're always like, oh, it's from beyond. That's all I got.
The one of the books added a whole lot of like Far Realm type stuff and weird shit
Oh,
that
like,
I was there for.
What is it?
The star spawn were amazing.
Yeah, the star spawn out of Mordenkainen and Sum of Foes are tight as fuck.
Yeah,
Because they're essentially elder things.
Ugh.
I think I put some of them in our other game, the home game.
Oh, good.
So like the last adventure you guys fought, you fought like some of their
The weaker versions.
vanguards essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I need everyone's initiatives, please. Starting with Tay,
10.
Max,
12?
Devotion.
15.
Nice steady increase. And the gibbering mouther is gonna go first.
Of course it does.
25.
Oh, that's got an interesting effect.
I don't like when you say things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's give that a nice light purple aura. Can everyone see that?
No.
Here, are you trying to put the aura on it?
Yeah.
All right, click on it. Go to the little
C. There we go.
yeah, the little box that you have to go. Yep, there it is.
Mm.
All right, figured it out. All right, so it is going to move forward. It is babbling incoherent words as it goes forward. Bloop, bloop. That's as far as it can go. Devotion, you're up.
I don't
Followed
like
by
it.
Nex.
I don't like it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it so it stops.
Okay.
Unhappy. Nat 20.
Not 20. Nice.
Deeply unhappy.
Crunch it.
9 smashing damage.
Why are we
9
talking
smashing.
when we could be smashing? A quote that I always get from my friend.
All right, so it takes a hit, and you just see this like little bits of it go flying off, and it goes, and it's just making weird ass sounds. I forgot to have you roll a thing.
That's fine.
I need you to make a wisdom save. It doesn't matter anyway. Never mind.
Oh, but I did well.
What did you get?
I got 15.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're unaffected by its discoherent babbling. Max, your turn. I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh man,
That's got a fucking radius.
sure does. I assume it's not the aura that you're talking about.
It is not. It is a separate aura.
Okay. A wisdom save?
Yeah, Devotion. You do notice that the floor is weird around it. Like it's just kind of like dough-like, and it's hard to walk on.
Oh, I don't love that that's true.
Don't like that at all. 13?
13. You are unaffected by the babbling. You may take your turn as per normal.
That's exciting. So it's doughy, you said.
Yeah, you
I'm
see.
gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor underneath it.
You see, by the way, it is also kind of like pulsing in rhythm with the runes in the portal.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor. It's a 10-foot range. 10-foot range. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it right here, right there, right underneath him. So he
Disappointing.
needs to make a Dexterity saving throw. Yeah, it says range area 10 feet, so I don't actually know what it means.
Earth tremor. Earth. Oh, that's in Xanathar's?
This is the least specific spell I've ever read.
Earth tremor. Range 10 feet. You cause a tremor on a ground within range. Each other creature other than you in that area.
Yeah, like how big's the area? Is the range 10 feet, or can I just cast it wherever? I don't actually know.
That may have been eroded. Although you're looking at it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, so if it's been eroded, this is it. They fixed it so that it reads like this.
On the ground within range. I think it's 10 feet around you.
Around me?
Yeah, I think it's
No,
supposed to
never mind.
read range self and then like with a 10-foot radius.
Super weird. Don't like that.
Because it's every creature other than you in the area.
Well, then I can't do anything with that, so I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on this horrible creature.
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Get that shit real chilly. 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent. 1 point of necrotic damage.
It takes 1 point of necrotic damage as the little skeletal hand flies
Coming out
into one of the
swinging this
mouths.
time.
Oh yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Tay.
All right. I'm assuming I need to make that save first.
Yes.
I got a natural 18.
Natural 18. Yep, you're unaffected.
All right. I'm gonna enter the goopy goop here.
All right, so you notice that as you step into it, starts in turn. No, okay, it is difficult terrain.
Okay. So from here, we're 5, 15,
Sorry, I should have moved aside. I wasn't
25.
looking.
No, it's fine. I can get to here.
You can move diagonally through there.
Yeah, I mean, I can get to either one. It doesn't matter. I just need to get somewhere in melee range.
Yeah, you have 15 feet of movement left.
Yep. Then I'll just move to here. Whoa. Chair kind of moved with me a little bit more than I wanted it to.
I've done that.
I will do what I've been doing this whole time and just attack it with the rapier first and then probably the dagger afterwards.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Rapier is 21
That's a hit.
for 6 damage, and then the dagger is a 2, so I'm sure that's a miss probably. Or
A 2 does
7 total.
7 total, also misses.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
All right, it is its turn. It is
Yes,
going
it
to. It is going to spit a weird white light right here. It's like this weird chemical just like spits on the ground and on impact just explodes in a blinding flash. Actually, no, it's gonna do it back here because it doesn't want to hit itself. So
Smart choice.
yeah, so it's just gonna kind of arc it over Devotion's head. I need Devotion and Tay to both make me dexterity saving throws.
Does it hit
Natural
him around
one.
the corner of the
Ooh.
hallway, though?
Say again?
Does it hit him around the corner of the hallway? Like, not to argue, but...
Yeah, it is like he's right in the
Okay.
corner. Like technically, it's only like a quarter or half cover, so you can still see
Okay.
there. So the
Which-
blinding flash is enough.
What are we doing? What save is it?
Dex save.
Ooh. Rather you didn't, but that's 14.
14. You succeed. So you manage to cover your eyes as you see it start to like explode. Tay, however, stares straight into it.
I watch you go and do the thing where you go.
Oh.
You're like, what? And then you are blinded until the end of the Mouther's next turn.
Okay.
And then the gibbering Mouther is going to, seeing you rubbing your eyes, going to make an attack against you with its bite. Well, is it that smart? It is not smart enough. It's just going to bite at Devotion.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know why I rolled twice.
Come on.
That is a miss. That's a natural 2, so a 4 to hit.
No. Fool.
All right. So yeah, you just block it with your shield. Devotion, you're up. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Love to do that. Oh. Ooh. 8?
8. You cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn, and I need you to roll a d8.
3.
All right, so you just stand there staring at it, just completely stupefied by the weird, like, just discordant sounds it is making with its many, many mouths, and you do nothing this turn.
Ah, rude.
All right, Max, you're up.
All right.
You see another pulse of energy go out through the runes, the portal, and the Mouther.
Don't like that. Let's hit that with a Jim's magic missile. So
All
I like
right. Go ahead and
that. Piece.
do the thing.
21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Dun-dun-dun. First missile is going to do 5 damage. Second one's going to do 4. Third one's going to do 7. So 16.
16 points of
damage.
force damage as these missiles just go streaking out and around Devotion and just converge on the gibbering Mouther. Are you moving? You staying put?
I'm going to stay right there.
Alrighty. Tay.
All right. Since I'm blind as hell, swinging the sword's ain't a great idea. So instead, what I will do is I will viciously mock it by saying, "Gibber gabber, jibber jabber, you're nothing but a filthy faffer." And then I'm going to.
Do you need to be
use-
able to see your target for that?
I don't think you have to because you're
Or
just
is it just a
screaming an
target you
insult.
can hear?
Let's see. The target can hear you. It
You
must
unleash a
just be
string of
amazing.
insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range.
Aww.
So I can't just scream vitriol out in the distance.
You can, but you
Somehow
can't
it's
direct
needing
the
to be
magic.
yelled at.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're unable to direct the magic without being able to see it.
Then okay. Then I'll just swing at it with disadvantage. Then
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
21.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a 16 and a 17.
Jesus, nice. Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
12. Excuse me,
Nice.
10. Sorry, I added the wrong number there.
Still good.
And then I'll swing with the offhand dagger.
Alrighty.
That one's a little bit less good, but it's still a 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that's another 4 points.
Nice. Max damage on the dagger. So you just go chick chick, and this
I
thing
just stab forward. I'm like, oh, there it is.
found it.
Got him.
Alright, the Mother's gonna take its turn. It doesn't like being stabbed, so it is going to bite you. At advantage because you're blind.
I figured.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
You're gonna take 18 points of piercing damage
Ooh,
as it just
I am-
chomps on you.
I'm at -7.
What does that mean?
Jesus.
What's if it's if you're at half? If I go 1 point over, I'll die.
I'm gonna ignore that because I don't know what that means. And it does not get its blinding spittle back. Devotion, you're up. You see Tay go down as this thing just chomps down on the same arm that the fucking mimic was on.
That
Jesus.
poor arm.
Also, you're no longer blind. You're just unconscious.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Small victories.
Alright, I'm gonna reach down and cure wounds him.
Okay.
Use a different die because this one's fucking with me. Ah! They all roll 3s. 9.
9. Okay.
Nice.
I go from 0 up with 9, right?
Yeah, you're at 9. So you wake up on the ground. Does it
I hate this.
I hate it too.
Ordinarily, you would have to make a strength save to avoid being knocked prone when it bites you, but I think that's kind of
Already
beside the
implied.
point here.
I'm gonna see if I
Yeah.
fail it.
Yeah, anything else, Devotion?
I used my action, but could I, as
Oh,
a
did
bonus,
you-
just
I didn't make you make your wisdom save.
you bastard. You bastard, it's a 10.
You succeed. So you cured him. Anything else?
I was gonna try to, like, put myself between, or just, like, vaguely try to block him from the Mouther in some way. I don't know if that's possible.
Alright. Max?
God, I wish I could help it some way. I'm just gonna toll the dead again. More bells.
That'll
If it
work.
can even hear me over its own god-awful jabber.
11. Oh,
Yeah.
wisdom save first. Sorry, wisdom save first.
Oh. Okay. 19.
19. Alright, yeah. So the bells, it got an 11 on its save.
Yay. 7 necrotic
Nice.
damage.
7 points of
That's my
necrotic
belly.
damage. Alright, anything else?
No. No.
Tay.
If only.
All right. I'm gonna stand up.
Wisdom save first.
Let's see if I can stand up. I got a 14,
14. Okay, you stand up.
and I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn. Gonna poke at it.
Okay.
A 17 and a 15. Rapier is 17.
Both hit.
With 22 and 15. for a combined total of that's 9 plus 3 is 12.
12. All right. It's looking very hurt. Anything else?
I will go through the goopy goop to move, just so that way if it gets its spittle back, it won't get both of us.
Okay.
Hmm.
It is its
That's
turn. It did not get its goopy goop back. It is, however, going to bite Devotion as she interposed herself there, and is its most immediate kind of source of food. That is a unnatural 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, you're about to take a lot of damage.
All right, hit me.
$22 points of piercing damage.
Bye.
All right, Devotion goes down.
Bye, y'all.
I got you,
Okay.
fam.
Fuck.
And then it's Devotion's turn. I will roll a death save for her. Okay. Max, you're up.
Okay. I'll just second verse, same as the first. Another Toll the Dead.
All right. That is a 4 on its wisdom save.
Oh, I failed. Thank God. Don't like any of this. That is 4 necrotic damage.
All right, so
That's
this thing recoils away, and the discordant noise just stops abruptly as your spell kills it.
Good.
You've killed so many things with Toll the Dead.
Worst
Hey, it's a
roll
good
ever.
That's all
spell.
I have.
The floor beneath you, Tay, just turns back to normal. Tay, it's your turn.
Would you say it was dead, or it has stopped pulsing as much?
It's down. It just
Okay.
collapses in a heap.
I use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Devotion.
Okay.
And then I forgot I have to roll the damage. It is, I believe it's plus my... Yeah, you get 5 hit points back. Sorry, it's not as good as anything else, but...
Thank you. Hey, man.
right.
Alive's better than dead.
I imagine,
Devotion
I
is
cast
conscious.
it and help her up.
All right, so you help her get up. You guys do anything?
Oh, I hated that.
Yeah.
Not exactly a nice
There-
hour.
The runes in the portal are still pulsing.
We should probably take care of those.
As quickly as I can to discern what I can do to stop this from happening again.
Make me an Arcana check with advantage,
Awesome.
or a sleight of hand check with advantage.
I'm gonna go with Arcana because it's a natural 20, so that's a 27.
Okay. So you're working on the runes and you feel like you're having an effect, but it's still active. Anybody else helping or?
I'm not trained, unfortunately.
Okay. Devotion, you doing anything?
I don't know that I can do anything that's really that helpful.
All
Could
right.
try something with religion, maybe, if that's your cup of tea.
I mean, I don't really know what I could.
Looking through the crackling portal rift thing in the corner, you just see like a dark, starry abyss staring back at you. Max, you up?
I'm gonna rub the runes if I can.
Make
Just trying
me
to scrape them up with my bony fingers.
Make me another Arcana check.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay. That was also with advantage, correct?
Oh no. 22.
Okay. So yeah, you're still working on it. You're still having an effect. Tay, anything?
You know, I think what I will attempt to do is I will try to, wow, I had an idea and I completely fucking lost it. I'll make a history check to see if I can do anything about this. That's all I can really do.
Feel free to make a history check.
3.
You know nothing about this.
I have no idea.
Devotion, anything?
I just, I'm just gonna start smashing up the stone. For lack of a better idea.
Okay. Make
Like it with the runes
me.
on it. I don't like it.
Make me an Arcana check with advantage.
I don't know anything about Arcana. Is that relevant?
That's okay.
That shit, fuck. Okay. Oh, cool. That is 19.
So you pick a rune that looked familiar from the room that you guys had seen earlier with all the corpses. And you're like, this looks important, and just smash it. And with that, the portal closes.
Hey, if it works, right?
Praise to the frozen savior. I hate this fucking place.
All right, what
Yeah.
do you guys want to do?
Same. I'm gonna go check this door, see if I can get the fuck out of this place.
I agree. Let's looky-loo and see what we can find.
Are you opening it?
How's this open?
Yep.
I will use my passive investigation of 17 to decide whether this door is safe.
You hear nothing.
I don't see anything either.
If you're actively looking, though, that would be an active investigation check.
I can do that too. 23.
You don't notice anything.
Cool.
Give it a
I'm
looky-loo.
gonna try to open this door.
You open the door.
Yay.
One more
Oh.
room. Save this before I say. Oh,
See what's going on here. Same as before.
yep.
I
Well,
report.
Okay. Who's checking the door?
I'll do it this time. 9.
9. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary?
All right, I'll open her up.
That's the wrong reveal tool.
I thought you were about to say that's the wrong choice, and I was like, no, please.
The green dragon.
You all die. Yeah. This room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A rat scurries across the floor and takes refuge under a large work table set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. They all look hastily cleaned and half put away. There are bookshelves crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
Looks like this is your area of expertise, Maximilian.
All right, I would love to investigate every sheaf of paper and every strange tome available.
Before we go too crazy, we should look at this last room to make sure it's good. We can always come back here.
All right. Sounds like a good plan. Go ahead.
All right.
14 investigation this time.
All right. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary with that door?
I'll give it a push.
All right, so as
Open.
you're pushing at the door, something catches the corner of Max's eye. You see the rat staring out at you guys from underneath the table, and then the rat just disappears.
I bet that was our wizard friend.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Tay kicks this door open and sees a gnome just kind of look over shoulder at him before disappearing. He was wearing a fez that had the DD symbol painted on.
How much of a look did I get at him?
You had a decent look. It was real quick though. I don't know if you'd be able to replicate it.
Okay.
As for this room, the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed that looks like it's been kind of half-packed. It looks like you kind of startled him into leaving a little earlier than he meant to.
Well,
There's a sheaf of parchment just kind of sitting on the desk.
I'm gonna walk into the room with my arms as far out as I possibly can, going like this, essentially trying to see if I run into him, if he turned invisible, or if he teleported.
You don't run into anything.
Okay. And then I guess I'll say, looks like we're clear in here. If you want to toss the laboratory, I'll toss this room.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna go ahead.
I
I'm
look
looking
at
out
it.
the
He was
door.
writing on a desk, right?
Yeah, there's some parchment and stuff on the desk.
I don't look at any of it because I know wizards are fucking crazy. So I'll leave that for our wizard friend.
Are you you're looking over the paperwork, or you're just ignoring it entirely?
I see that it's there, and that's about as much as I want to put into it.
Fair
Because
enough.
I know that wizards have a fun time with explosive rooms
Okay.
or other sigils. So I'll let the wizard handle this. I'll check the bed, I guess.
All right, so the bed.
The bed explodes.
No, there is nothing in the bed, but there is the chest at the foot of the bed.
I'll
Excellent.
check the chest out then.
You find some money, a silk pouch containing 5. I'll put this on the party chat. I
Okay.
did make a handout for party items. I'll put this in there later.
Dope.
A silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, 2 paradots, and 1 pearl. That is worth 100 gold, John. It also contains 2 magic items that he had brought with him from Neverwinter, which you don't know he was in Neverwinter. There is 2 scrolls.
I'll leave this all out for our. I'll basically take them out, set them down the desk, and say like, "Hey, this is for you to look at." Whatever. He gets out of the other room.
Okay. Let me add this stuff to the. I'll add it later. It's not important right now. Okay, so we going to the other room there. Max?
Yeah.
What are you doing in that room?
Every sheaf of paper and every strange tome.
All right, so there are. You see that you're proficient in Arcana, correct?
Absolutely.
So it looks like this gnome was attempting to brew potions of invisibility, but has not yet succeeded. Most of the setup here is just. It looks like it's a bunch of just experimental notes. Like he's trying to learn alchemy, but he's not good at it yet. It seems, especially with all the other rituals you've encountered, his specialty lies elsewhere. But he's attempting to learn. It's never too late to learn. And he has so far been unsuccessful. You also find a lovely little journal on one of the bookshelves that seems to be in a kind of runic language. What languages do you have?
That's a great question. I have Common and Elvish because skeletons don't get to speak languages.
You cannot read it. Devotion, what are you doing?
I'm just watching the door.
Okay. And Max, while you're looking over all the potion stuff, you do find a couple reagents that look like they're pretty rare and could be worth something to the right person.
Excellent.
All right.
All right. So if that's all I find, then what I want to do is I want to go and look at all the things that Tay set out for me.
All right. So you go look over at the desk. You find with your passive investigation, you see there is a stack of parchment that looks like there's some impressions on them, like he was writing on a piece of paper over top of it, and you might be able to salvage the note from that. But there is also a crumpled note in a little bin next to the trash.
Okay, I want to read both of those notes for now. Start with that.
First up is the one that was just already there and crumpled. John, if you look in, so on the right side of roll 20, do you know how to get to the journal?
Is it in the chat or is it? Oh, I see.
All right, so you see chat?
It now.
Yeah, journal's right there. It has your character sheet there for one, so you can actually change stuff on there if you want to. And then there are handouts.
Oh, cool.
I just put one in there for you.
Jesus Christ, this handwriting is awful.
Sorry, that's my handwriting. I wrote an actual note.
Hard burn.
I appreciate that, but like, good lord, I can't. It might also be because it's very small on the screen. I'm just like,
You can click on it to make it a little bigger.
I did. I just have to. I have to maximize the whole screen so I can't see anything else. Ah.
It is real hard to read. That's my bad. My handwriting's shit.
That's okay. Mine is.
I can't believe you've done this.
Like, holy fuck.
Do you want to read it out loud for everybody?
Yeah. Lord Grenchu, my spies in Waterdeep tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to us with haste. We?
Me.
That's just scribbles. To us with haste. To me with haste. I'm counting on you, Huber. Don't disappoint me. Spider mark. It has a big old spider mark at the bottom.
It's a big spider.
Big ol' spider at the bottom.
Speed.
All right.
That note says.
So you take the other note and you kind of it's just a piece of parchment. You take like a basic what like a crayon or something, and you just like color over it to get the impression there. And that is also now in your handouts.
This one's much easier to read. I assume you also wrote this
Shit
one.
on him some more, my
I
dude.
did.
Christ.
I wrote both, and I drew the little thing at the bottom.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This one's infinitely easier to read than the other one, so I don't know what happened to your handwriting.
I think I can show it to players so everyone sees it.
We have completed our work here. Oh fuck! I don't know what that word says.
Omens.
Omens moppets have Omen's moppets have been defeated. Although the Triton and the Tiefling escaped, we believe the former ran for the woods, which means she will be ours soon enough. The latter we cannot locate. We could not find the timepiece either, and it is possible the Tiefling took it with her. However, if its magic functions as
erratically
as it does that of the far gear, there may be more searching to be done. Everything goes according to plan, and the manor should be free to claim. Loose ends are being tied up as I write this. I am, as always, your obliging servant, Huber. And at the bottom we see a lovely symbol that appears to be a dragon skull with a sword through it.
He's annoying.
I don't like Huber.
No, Huber's
Well-
a dink.
I suggest that we grab the shit we want, make our way to the exit, collect our goblin and our
Wyrmling.
statued friend, and head to the inn and see what our Triton friend is uncovered as well.
Yeah.
I also want to read the journal.
It is not in a language you understand.
Oh, right. That's right. You already said that. I
What
also
language?
want
I'll
to.
take a look at it too.
Yeah, I'll pass it around so everyone else can look at it while I check out the other. I want to check out those two scrolls.
What languages does everyone else speak?
Common, Elvish, Infernal, and Orc.
You do not understand it?
Elvish, Infernal, Abyssal, Documancy, Common.
Neither do you.
Oh, we all speak Elvish. We can all whisper Elvish.
It's probably a gnomish. Pizza gnome. Makes
Probably.
logical sense.
God damn it!
The first time I don't take Gnomish on my character. That's bullshit.
Well,
This is
So
like 5 languages.
the scrolls. Looking over them, it looks like it's a scroll of Charm Person and a scroll of
Nice.
Fireball.
Excellent.
Sick.
All right, so you guys throw everything in your sacks, get ready to go, and start heading back to the entrance to find Droop and Dabshba.
we did it.
We did it.
If anything happened to Dabshba and Droop's watch, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill him. The most
Yeah.
painful
Alright.
death.
So you guys come out of the tunnels.
Did we get XP for that
Oh, the Mouther, yeah.
completely horrid experience?
Yes, you did. You guys all got 150 XP. But the
Yay!
fun's not over!
Oh.
Money!
I don't have the notes for this. It's somewhere else. Here it is. As you step through the door, 2 hobgoblins pause, staring at you with a mix of anger and confusion. One's wearing an oversized tank on her back and has a handheld hose and nozzle emerging from it. A clear, viscous liquid drips from the nozzle, sizzling and smoking when it hits the ground. The second hobgoblin brandishes a lethal-looking sword. Both wear leather armor branded with the insignia of Dran Enterprises.
Oh, for fuck's
That is
sake.
here in the cistern room. You see them standing next to Dabshba's stone statue, but you do not see Drip. Well, actually,
I'm
make
not
me
surprised.
a perception check.
15 for me.
What is Drip's? I gotta
I got
find Drip's stealth.
19.
Okay. Devotion, what's yours?
19.
19. You do. I'll say you see Drip Droop in this back corner. He's like he's looking around and he like sees him. His eyes are like wide with fear, but he sees you guys. And he seems to relax a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, I love him. All right.
All right. So
Go.
I will need everyone's initiatives, please.
I don't want to do that.
You got it to 16 for me.
Oh, hold on. All right, 16. Hold on. Son of a. Forgot to remove Mario's unfinished character from the encounter. All right, take out a 16. Max.
15.
15. Devotion.
6.
All right. All right, the hobgoblins, while stunned, are going to go first. Okay. The first one is going to. They've got a special thing. This one is going to move forward, point its like nozzle thing at you guys, and just pull the trigger, and you're gonna see like a cone of that liquid go spraying out towards you guys. Let's see. All right, so Tay and Max, you're gonna need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
22, I think.
Jesus.
I am a Dex character. Yeah, 22.
I'm going to use my Abacus's ability since I killed the thing earlier, the mimic. Since I killed the mimic, to add a D10 to my 7 so that it would die.
Okay, you are being much more careful this time.
Yeah, I'm going to be super more careful. It's an 18. No.
All right, so you both succeed and just kind of like jump backwards out of the cone, but you still get hit by a couple drops and both take 1 point of acid damage each.
Oh man.
The second hobgoblin is going to, now that his friend is finished doing that, is going to move up to here and try to hit Devotion with his longsword. Ooh, that's a crit.
Does he do more than 5 damage?
Yes.
Alright, I'm dead again.
He, in fact, is going to deal 13 points of damage.
Alright.
So you're at -8. And you are unconscious.
Which is just less than half of
It's
max.
Just
So
shy
I'm
of
fine.
being 1 hit.
Fucking
Tay,
hell.
you're up.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Devotion
Thank you.
to give you 7 hit points back.
Thank you.
Then I am going to. It's 20 feet. So if I put it in that corner, it'll hit. Well, I'll put it here to move it further. Essentially, I'm putting one so I can do Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll put it there. And I'll put Fairy Fire in from that point.
Okay.
I think
Hobbs. Dex
it's a
save, I
20-foot
believe.
20-foot cube. I mean, I put it so I only hit them. I could finagle it around in here, but it's essentially set up so it's just at the very edge to hit them. So,
All right. The Hobbs got a 9, and Droop
Okay.
got a 10.
so they are all exploded with Fairy Fire.
What color is your fairy fire?
A bright, effervescent purple.
Perfect.
All right. Anything else?
I'm also gonna move here, just
Okay.
to get up in this guy's face.
That's a good call.
Just so if he has a chance to use the weapon, he's kind of fucked trying to do it. But that's all I got. That's everything I could do in one turn, and I'm out of spells as well, to my knowledge.
Max, you're up, followed by Devotion.
I'm also out of spells. It's not a good time. I'm going to use Chill Touch to hit the one directly in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent. I'm going to do 7 necrotic as I reach out with spectral hands instead of my real hands.
Special.
Sorry, how much? How much damage? Sorry.
7 necrotic.
7 necrotic. Nice. All right, he's looking very injured as the skeletal hand just like strangled him a little bit. Devotion, you're up.
Okay, fuck. Alright, I don't want Tay to have to heal me again, so I'm gonna cure wounds myself real quick.
What's your hit points at?
I'm trying to figure out. I got 12 more, so I'm at max. And I'm going to, yeah, that's I think that's the only thing I can do.
You stood up, right?
I'm gonna stand up.
Minor Wumba.
I'm gonna. Don't bring our
Dragon
terrible
Age.
inside jokes into this.
All right. So you stand up. You cured yourself.
Yeah.
Droop's gonna go next. Droop's gonna run out. Just be like, "Leave Fast Man alone!" and just kind of like make an unarmed attack against this hobgoblin, which
Oh no.
He has advantage.
I'll die
does have
over.
advantage.
They
He
both
rolled-
have advantage.
He rolled 2 17s. That's
we
a
go.
hit. He hits the guy in the back and does 0 damage.
Helping.
It's 1 -1.
I will literally die for Droop.
Well, Drew
The
might die for
hobgoblins
you.
are gonna go. Hobgoblin A there is going to turn around and spray the acid towards Droop.
Yep. Bye, Drew.
Droop is going to fail the dex save, and takes 8 points of acid damage. Droop is
Goodbye,
unconscious and burning on the ground. The second hobgoblin is going to attempt to hit Tay with his. Since he got hit, well, no, he's gonna try to hit Max because Max just fucking strangled him with a magical hand.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 18 to hit,
Yeah, that sure hits. Yeah. Yep.
dealing 7 points of slashing damage.
Oof, didn't like that.
Tay, you're
But
up.
I'm okay. I'll be alright.
Okay. I'm gonna use the rapier on this guy right here.
Okay.
Well, that's a natural 1, but thankfully I have advantage. So 19 to hit.
19
Nice.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Very different.
10.
10. He's dead. He's super dead. He's like, he turns, he swings at Max, and then you just like slide your rapier through his throat, and he just kind of starts gurgling blood and then drops.
But I'm gonna step here.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use my bonus action to inspire devotion.
Okay.
And then that is the end of my turn.
How would you like to inspire devotion?
Hey.
Devotion, do you feel inspired?
I do. I do.
All right.
Let's make a kill.
All right, Max, you're up, followed by Devotion.
All right. Let's try it again. This time I'm gonna chill touch the one next to Droop's corpse.
Okay.
You have advantage, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I should let you guys see his health bar since he's an ally now.
Well, it's 0, but thanks.
Did you roll with advantage?
You are at advantage for attack rolls due to fairy fire.
I don't think he can hear us.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, I was just looking at something. Yeah. I got a 19 with advantage.
19 hits.
Excellent. That's good. All right. And that's going to deal max necrotic damage, 8.
All right. He's still alive. He looks very wounded. He's just kind of like staggering backwards. Devotion, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna step over his friend. I'm gonna stand in the pool. And I'm going to clobber him so hard in the face, if I can help it.
Okay.
16 to clobber.
16
You have
hits.
advantage still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't 8. Which helps. 16
Yeah.
good?
Yep.
7 clobbering damage.
All right. So he turns to you and he just like tries to get his shield up in time. And you just like bat it out of the way and then just bring your mace down on his head with a squelch. Actually, no, he didn't have a shield anyway because his AC was even worse because he was holding the little acid sprayer. So he goes down in a squelching grossness.
Oh.
Can I immediately run over to Droop and spare the dying, please?
Is that an action?
Yeah, but...
Then no, because Droop is going to make a death save.
I
Okay.
thought we'd fall out of initiative, baby.
Nope, because as you guys are doing all this, you're gonna hear a voice coming from the hallway saying, "What's taking you all so bloody long in here?" And another hobgoblin's gonna walk into the room and
He
see you
took a
guys
fucking
and go,
break.
and he's going to. He's going to pull out his sword. So he's already moved 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. So he's going to move to here. He's going to start charging at you guys. Tay, you're up.
All right. I'm just gonna get up in this because I can't do any more healing, so I'm just a beat stick. So I'm gonna go with the dagger and the rapier again.
Okay. He is currently holding his longsword double-handed, so he doesn't have a shield.
23 and 22.
Jesus Christ, both hit.
12 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I imagine he comes running down the stairs, and I just walk up and go right to his throat, pull the rapier tip out, step out of the way, and watch him roll down the stairs, and then turn and look at the rest of the party and go, "Can you take care of Droop, please?" As I like wipe the tip of the rapier off on the thing and just come downstairs to help assist him.
He just like slides down the rest of the way. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, we are out of initiative roll.
Excellent. I would like to spare the dying, with the dying specifically being Droop.
Okay, you cast Spare the Dying. Droop is staple.
Bear the Droop.
Spare the drooping.
Let's get looting what they got on him.
Make me an investigation check.
Can I take 20? Can I soothingly check every crevasse of the dead goblins?
You certainly can.
It's just like, I imagine you're like, doing CPR on Droop. I just walk over and like lay down next to the goblin and slowly start taking its armor off, like in real excruciating detail. Like it might have some like gold stored in its armpit. For goblins keep it.
Alright, so between them, each one of them had 25 gold and a potion of healing.
Nice.
The guy who just
Fun.
ran into the room carries an additional potion that is kind of like a weird dark greenish color. And has like weird bubbles that just like are floating up to the top. And he's also carrying 2 scrolls. 2 of them wield long swords. One of them has a shield, and the third has that weird spray gun, as well as a sack holding 10 vials of acid.
Nice. We'll divvy that up. I'll pass the potion that's unidentified to Max.
And those.
All right.
What? And the
Scrolls. Yeah, I
Oh,
would
yeah,
like to
scrolls,
point out that in the previous room, you did receive a pearl that was worth 100 gold pieces, so you can use that as the identify component.
Yeah, that's what I wrote that down. I would like to ritual identify fucking everything.
Okay. Devotion, what are you doing?
Just, I don't know, just put Droop's head in my lap and just gonna pet his hair and tell him how good of a job he did today.
All right. Tay, what are you doing?
What armor do they have on?
They are wearing chainmail.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll put that in the bag too. Riggedy rack into the sack.
You're just lugging around this big backpack full of crap.
Just because next level I'll hit College of Valor, so I'll have access to medium armor. But I think chainmail is considered heavy, so it's not exactly worthwhile for me. But otherwise, I'll help tend to Droop, and then I'll say, after he's finished identifying stuff, I'll say, I think it's time for us to go upstairs and let everybody know that we're not dead. Plus, we can find somewhere to stash our petrified friend here.
All right, so you guys take 30 minutes as Max is going over all this stuff. Droop eventually does regain consciousness, and he says,
Boss man, did we win?
We did, Droop. You did very well. I'm very proud of you. It
You're
takes a
big
lot
and
of bravery
scary.
to stand up to those kind of monsters, and you did a very good job hitting them in the back.
I did wait
Now-
for you. I figured they wouldn't do anything to the statue.
Of course, you made a very good decision. And now I search through and say, like, I don't have anything I can really give him besides this long sword. So I'm like, but it helps if you hit them with the blade. So here. And I'll hand him the long sword.
he's gonna
And
like
this is yours now.
drag it along the floor, like,
Awesome. I'll get better with it.
I wonder if and I'm like, and here, and I pull out the fucking bloody chainmail onto him. I can't do is I take
just
it,
collapses.
I dip it 2 or 3 times in the water, then I put it on him. I'm like, there you go, Droop. You're
he's like, it
armed and ready for
smells-
battle.
Smells kind of funky.
And he like licks it.
He's like, it doesn't taste right.
I wouldn't try that. If it doesn't fit, we can always find you something later on.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I have some, so I have some just clothes in my, backpack. Can I just find something to, like a little, like maybe like a hat?
We gotta kind of
just-
disguise them when we go upstairs.
Yeah, so I can just get on my back. You're a child now. And then I'll carry the statue that's actually our great friend and smuggle all of our new children.
I do have a set of fine
Out of
clothes.
this.
You can put him in those and say he's a halfling with a skin condition.
Say, there's a number of things we can say. These are all great ideas.
I have a
Between
disguise
us.
kit, but I am not proficient with it.
This is gonna be pasty makeup all over the place.
I think that's fine.
Max, you finished identifying the 3 items. So obviously there's the 3 potion of healings, which you already knew were a potion of healings. There is a potion of resistance for necrotic damage, and a spell scroll of cause fear, and a spell scroll of blindness deafness.
Okay.
The acid thrower, as essentially, is not magical, but you could use it along with the like the vials of acid for ammo.
I think I'll give that to our bard friend. Tay, you
Oh
can
my
have
God.
that.
No, we should do. How difficult is it to operate?
Not very.
Well, we have an acid throwing goblin now. He can be our
Here you
flamethrower
go, child.
operator.
Here's a gun.
We'll put that. We'll put that in the
Excellent idea.
backpack for potential use in the future. We'll decide on that one as we go.
Okay.
Then can we gather up all the shit and make our way upstairs to go to the inn and promptly fucking collapse?
Yeah, I'll write all this stuff in the
Okay.
party inventory later for you guys to dole out, so you don't have to worry about it right now.
What was the last
Um,
bit of experience from those?
The last bit is
Disgusting
another
combos.
100 XP for the 3 hobgoblins.
Heck yeah.
That should put us up to 747. If I did my math properly.
Mm-mm,
No.
he didn't.
No, I think you're at like 10,047, aren't you?
Did we just
I don't
get
actually know.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
sure.
I wasn't keeping track, but like, because earlier Rachel said you guys were at what 800?
I'm just talking about 747 from this session alone,
Oh yeah.
which should put us up to
Yeah.
1,047 total. Because we had 300, right?
something like that?
Sure. Sounds right.
Because 300 would take us to the current level,
I
so
was
it's
at-
747 on top of that.
I was at 1050, but I don't know where that extra 3 came from.
Let's just go with 1050. It's a nice round number.
It sure is. It's way
So-
better than. Somehow I just keep missing XP. I am always much lower than you guys, and I'm glad that you guys know what's going on. So I was like at 800, and I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, Alan. It's 10. It's 1,000."
Yeah, just go with 1050. You guys take a long rest. You level up. The next morning when you guys wake up, we'll take care of that next time. So yeah, we'll go ahead and
Yeah, they'll
end
take
here
us
for the
to
night.
3, it looks
Yeah,
like, too.
you guys can go ahead level up off stream.
Yeah, let's not do that now while we're
Yeah, and
finishing up.
thanks everybody for joining us tonight for some Dungeon Dice Masters. We do air this bi-weekly, so you can watch the catch-up rebroadcast next week at the same time on Twitch or on our YouTube channel, and then the new episode will be the week after that. So September
Something.
26th. I think it's like the 26th. That sounds right. Yeah, I was right. The 26th.
You did great.
Alright. So yeah, join us again here on September 26th for a new episode of Dungeon Dice Masters. We do also stream other games in the meantime if you guys miss us too much. So, all right, have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
Love you. Bye.